sales event. Get offers on select models.
All right, guys, we are going to be all set to be going live for AEW Dynamite in just a few moments here. It is our second year of the Continental Classic here tonight. We are going to have what I presume to be our main event between Brody King and Darby Allin. You know that's going to be chaos and hardcore at its finest, brutality at its finest when those two go head-to-head there. But we are looking at a very different Darby Allin, a more motivated Darby Allin than ever before. But we've seen how things can play out when Darby is face-to-face with a man who can overpower him with Brody King. And if anyone knows exactly what Darby Allin is capable of, it's Brody King. These two men have done battle with each other numerous times over the past. And so they both know each other's offense quite well here. But only one can stick and only one can get the win here. Or maybe nobody gets the win. 20 minutes on the Continental Classic here. There will be no help from the House of Black for Brody King. Yo, what's up, Christopher? Hey, what's up, Hassan? Thank you very much, my man. I'm looking forward to eating some Thanksgiving ham tomorrow night. And someone brought up some stuffing, the idea of stuffing. I was out at picking up a White Castle from my dad. And let's see, are we going... All right, sorry, gotta have that volume turned down. They've got November Rain playing in the background again. They're obsessed with this song here, but you know what? Use November Rain one more time for the last November show for Dynamite, so I understand it. But with November Rain playing in the background, I don't want to chance it by having anything. I don't want to chance it by getting a potential copyright. I was going to hope to get to the show here. Thank you very much, Christopher, and a happy Thanksgiving to all you guys as well, too. You know what? I am thankful for all of you guys here. That is my first thing to say that I'm thankful for. I am thankful for all of us here. I'm thankful for YouTube. I am thankful for us building up this channel all together here. I can't wait for the Thanksgiving parade early tomorrow and finish off the afternoon. There you go. Right now they're playing they're playing what happened at Full Gear with November Rain in the background. So again, with that song, potential copyright, I don't really want to chance it at all. What was I saying? I completely forgot what I was saying. I was talking about Darby Allin and Brody King, but they're moving quickly. They're moving quickly with this. But with the Continental Classic, there's not going to be any help from anybody. No help from the conglomeration. No help from the Death Riders for Claudio Castagnoli. Darby Allin, we know he's going to walk the path alone, but there can be no outside interference from anybody who is involved with any factions in the Continental Classic. So that includes Shelton Benjamin, who will not be able to have any help from the Hurt Syndicate at all here. Shelton Benjamin able to do things on his own pretty much, and that means there will be no MVP as well out there too. But you know that somehow, some way, MVP is going to make his presence felt here tonight on the show with, of course, Bobby Lashley. The message, they may not be in the Continental Classic this year, but you know there's a message that they want to deliver.
Taking AEW. It's going to be really hard to kill this place when you die first.
Yo, that's a hardcore line from Darby. It's hard to kill this place when you die first. Okay, so the question that I have, and I don't know what do I think of Mina Shirakawa turning on Mariah May? And oh, you mean what do I think of Mariah turning on Mina Shirakawa though, Christopher? I think that it was actually really. I thought it was handled really well there. I thought it was handled really well. I'm very much looking forward to what's coming there. I know that should have been the predictable route if that's when we get the turn, but I was expecting a Julia Hart or a Jamie Hayter interruption or something, but no, it just went exactly the way that it was scheduled for, and I liked it. Well,
it's Wednesday.
There we go. Wednesday. You know
AEW Dynamite is live from Chicago, Illinois. This Thanksgiving Eve.
Wait a minute.
We're here for the fallout from Full Gear and the
So-
start of the 2024 Continental Classic.
So I think I understand exactly what's going on with the Continental Classic. So I think Okada's championship reign has been vacated. I can see a sky blue here in Chicago. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea, especially since the last time we saw Sky Blue in Chicago, she was attacked by Mariah May at All Out. So I think I understand the point of the Continental Classic in this second year, is the fact that Okada's championship reign has been vacated. I believe so, if I'm understanding correctly, because the Continental Championship right now is placed on like a pedestal. MVP. Well, hang on. Those guys better get sent to the back there.
The Hurt Syndicate.
Lashley and MVP may be able to be out there, but they are not allowed to stay. That's the rules of the Continental Classic.
Swerve Strickland.
Wait. Oh, hang on.
Shelton Benjamin will be facing Mark Briscoe. The first.
Did we change the rules this year of the Continental Classic? Why is MVP and Bobby Lashley out there? I mean, I
from MVP and the Hurt Syndicate.
Right now, Hassan, Shelton Benjamin versus Mark Briscoe are going to be coming up here.
Has to be happy after Full Gear, as you mentioned.
Okay, so I'm guessing they changed the rules. You could bring out allies? Oh, that just feels wrong. No. Okay, MVP's got a microphone. Okay, I want to talk first.
Attention, AEW viewing audience.
Then get down to business.
This is an official announcement from the Hurt Syndicate.
Got more people to add to the group.
Tonight, AEW and the Hurt Syndicate are coming to you live from the Wintrust Arena in Chicago.
Yeah, boy.
And being that we're in Chicago, I think it's an appropriate analogy to say that I am standing in between two of the finest athletes to ever grace a professional wrestling ring. Two men who are head and shoulders above everyone else in the field. It's like the equivalent of me standing in between Walter Payton and Michael Jordan.
Woo. High praise there
Lofty
from
praise from MVP, especially here in Chicago, Illinois.
wow. Yeah, an MVP
No,
change in Chicago.
tonight, it's not about me. It's about the syndicate and the lessons that we teach.
We hurt people.
See, let me make something very plain. When MVP offers you his business card, an opportunity to join the Hurt Syndicate, that's like me giving you the golden ticket. It's an opportunity for you to change your life for the better if you're smart, or if you're like Swerve Strickland and you're not terribly smart, your youthful exuberance has metastasized into arrogance.
They can keep chanting it. Swerve's been taken out by Hangman and Bobby
Funny you
Lashley.
should feel that way, because the almighty Bobby Lashley
Tore down.
Full Gear beat the snot out of Swerve Strickland.
Swerve's house got
So if you're
invaded.
confused about whose house it is,
Again.
how about we take a look at the big screen?
We see from Full Gear just last Saturday the domination that was left by Bobby Lashley at Sky Blue's house. You tell him, Christopher, Chicago seems to have forgotten that. When one Chicagoan leaves, we give it to the other. Bobby Lashley was no easy task for Lashley at Full Gear, but still domination at its finest by the Hurt Syndicate on Saturday.
Swerve Strickland is an amazing young man, a former world champion, but he is not the most dangerous man in AEW. Bobby Lashley is the most dangerous man in AEW. Bobby Lashley is a walking Armageddon.
Bobby Lashley looks like he's dressed up as a Men in Black.
Let me make it very clear.
Suit,
our mission statement.
Sunglasses.
We come here to take championship titles. And then we leverage those championship titles for more money and more power. That is the business. We are the merchants of misery.
MVP.
We are in the profession of pain. And kicking off the Continental Classic tonight, showing you what we do better than anyone else, will be the standard of excellence, Shelton Benjamin.
MVP's really good at this, man.
I can't make it any clearer. We are the absolute best in the industry at absolute misery. What do? We hurt people.
Okay, I'm hoping that they said.
Well, MVP,
all right, wait a minute. Wait a second. Hang on.
Not being very coy, Tony Schiavone.
Wait, hang on. Are they sending MVP and Shelton and Bobby Lashley to the back?
It was a great match.
So they were out there for a promo. Okay, they did their thing. But remember, the rules of the Continental Classic from last year were 20 minutes on the clock there, and there are supposed to be no people on the outside, nobody assisting anybody else there, no interference. Well, Bobby Lashley is taking his lead right there. We're going to see if MVP is going to be. Oh, there we go. Yes! Consistency. Thank you. I was so scared that because the referee just ejected, Lashley and MVP to the back there. I'm so thankful that we've got the consistency there. Rules still matter with the Continental Classic.
That's because, Nigel, in the Continental Classic, it's a 20-minute time limit, but
everything is still the same. Get your ones up there. Not for your trouble cheap, but get your ones in the sky. For them boys. Reach them up high. For Mark and Jay. Former Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion and Mark Briscoe.
Sentimental favorites in the Continental Classic.
That's a stare down right there. Lashley staring eye to eye with Mark Briscoe right there. Lashley obviously the bigger man, but Briscoe ain't afraid of nobody.
It was Briscoe that walked around.
Mark Briscoe charges right in there. And Mark Briscoe may not have been able to give us the word of the day, so I'm going to give you all the word of the day. Resiliency. And that's what Mark Briscoe's going to need to face off against the standard of excellence in Shelton Benjamin.
20-minute time limit, 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw.
So again, thank you for the first like. Much appreciated that. Again, the rules in the Continental Classic: 20 minutes on the time limit, 3 points for a man who scores pinfall, submission, or even a countout or disqualification if that should happen. And if time limit expires, just 1 point for each wrestler.
I am British and I am aware of football, which is the proper name for it, because you kick the ball.
All right, we've got
with
our
your
opening
foot.
contest here right now.
Rather than
Mark
what you
Briscoe,
call football,
Shelton
it should
Benjamin.
be
Here we go.
Throw ball in pads, if we're
No
perfectly
members
honest.
of the
But
conglomeration,
let's
no
move
members
on
of the
now.
Hurt Syndicate
We
allowed
see
out here
here
for this
this
matchup.
first round matchup, and actually,
Nice
Mark
self-respect
Briscoe,
right there,
of all
Briscoe.
the competitors in the
We're not in Ring of Honor,
Classic,
but advised by a code of honor there.
here,
Benjamin waist
as
not
you
control
talked
there.
about earlier.
Briscoe
As the most
knows he
experienced
cannot
in the
go in
ring
for a
with Shelton
technical
Benjamin.
masterclass with Shelton
Mark Briscoe,
Benjamin.
along with his late
Benjamin's
brother
going
Jay,
to have
numerous
more
tag
collegiate
team
style
battles
wrestling.
with Shelton Benjamin and his
backhand
former tag
right
team
there.
partner Charlie Haas, both in Ring of Honor and Pro
Nice
Wrestling
knife
Noah.
edge there from
And Tony,
Briscoe.
we talked about some tweaks to the tournament
20
coming into
minutes.
its second year. This year, the Gold League winner will face the Blue League runner-up in the semifinals, vice versa. The Blue League winner in the semifinals will face the Gold League runner-up, and those matches will take place on December 28th at World's End, as well as the tournament finals. So those two winners will have to wrestle twice in one night to determine
High
the Continental
elevation
champion.
on a back fire drop there
As
by
we saw that
Benjamin.
title at the top of the ramp, Kazuchika Okada is still the champion through World's End, provided that he makes it out of his league.
I still find that a little bit unfair for Okada to have to, compete through his league of the Blue League for the Continental Classic to defend his spot, even though he's I don't know. I just feel like that the winners of the Continental Classic could have faced Okada for the Continental Championship. I feel like that's how it should have worked. But I'll learn. Briscoe went charging right to the middle rope there. Oh, heavy knife edge chop there from Briscoe. Briscoe's got to stay focused here right now on Shelton Benjamin here. Oh, gets caught like that. Benjamin Overhead belly-to-belly suplex right there on the outside of the floor right here.
I don't know about turkey.
Bad enough
Shelton
to take a
Benjamin
suplex
might be
from
having
Benjamin,
chicken
but
for
make it
Thanksgiving
worse.
this year.
Suplex your opponent on the outside of the floor. Oh, good.
Sent hard.
Thought he was going
into
to bring him
the
back inside, and
barricade and hard
Benjamin
into
hurting
the apron by
Briscoe.
Shelton Benjamin,
Set him
imposing
into the ring apron and
his
then
will
into the
on Mark
guardrail.
Briscoe here in the
And
early
just
goings
throwing the man all
of
around
this
like a
Continental
rag doll.
Classic kickoff
Then
match.
into the steel
Chicken, as
stairs.
you say, just took a tumble right over the steel
And again, at this
steps.
point here, Benjamin could take a
Referee Paul
count on
Turner giving
victory
that
and still
count
get his 3
to Mark
points.
Briscoe on the floor.
I would still
As
give him the
Briscoe
3 points
struggling
there.
to get out of the blocks.
It would
and
not
fans,
be a draw.
Special programming note coming up this
Benjamin,
Saturday.
I guess Benjamin wants to go out
at
there
4
and
p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. Special afternoon start time for Collision, and it will be immediately followed
Benjamin.
by Rampage. We will see action in the Continental Classic.
Oh, thrown into the post
Saturday
there.
on Collision as Briscoe
Briscoe
sending
takes
Shelton
the lead,
Benjamin
gets
head
right
first
back inside, and
into
now
the ring post,
Briscoe
and now Mark
gonna
Briscoe
charge right in. Tope on the Con Hero there. But that one, Briscoe did not utilize the steel chair to dive through like he normally does there. Mark Briscoe changing it up a little bit tonight.
Fans. Let's take a look, Nigel, at that dive once again.
Now Briscoe with a heavy hand. These guys will spend a lot of time outside the ring here right now. Really just putting the ring around each other here in this opening contest for the Continental Classic Year 2 here.
They kind of
Briscoe
they
right now
identify with him, if
going
you know what I
right
mean.
to the top rope here right
What
now.
are you
Could be
saying?
thinking about Froggy Boat. Nope.
He looks
Shelton
like somebody
Benjamin.
you might want
Oh,
a second wait up.
high
Knuckle
capture
back.
by Benjamin with a big time toss off the top rope right there.
Shelton Benjamin bailing himself and
Benjamin
Nigel McGuinness
is just
out
in
simultaneously.
absolute tear
Action
right
in our
now.
opening contest tonight on Dynamite continues live in picture-in-picture.
All right, so you heard that one right there. We're going to picture-in-picture right now. Shelton Benjamin has been absolutely in domination mode here right now over on Mark Briscoe here. I mean, Briscoe's had a couple of, good spots here in the match here, but for the most part, it's been all Shelton Benjamin has been in control of this matchup. Benjamin sending Briscoe back on the outside of the floor here. And again, if desperate times should call for desperate measures, these guys could take a count on victory and still be awarded with the 3 points there, moving on into the Continental Classic here. All right, I'm gonna go into the tags here because Mercedes Moné has just been announced to be scheduled for Dynamite here. So give me a moment to get that added into the tag there. There wasn't a lot announced for tonight's Dynamite here, just the Continental Classic and then Jericho's match. And then Jamie Hayter has a match as well. So any updates that come through, I'm going to have to add those in. I messed that one up. There we go. I just rather do this now so that way I don't have to do it after the show. That would make things much easier for me. Thank you all for joining in. We are in our opening contest here in the Continental Classic here between Shelton Benjamin and Mark Briscoe. Also, we just got announced that Adam Cole is going to be here as well. So that's another person to add into the tags there. And where Adam Cole may be, you got to imagine that whether it be MJF or Kyle O'Reilly to be involved, who's to say? Maybe both. Who the hell knows? Got to add those in right there.
The day you came to this planet, our lives changed forever.
Team Sonic on 3. Dude, we got a rogue alien on the loose.
I'll be right back into calling the action in just a moment. Just getting those updated there. Again, it helps me out big time by just getting ahead of schedule there. All right, Benjamin has sent Mark Briscoe into the guardrail. Briscoe has made his way back into the arena here right now. And taking the slow walk right there is Briscoe. He knows he can pace himself to get back inside there, but Benjamin's got Briscoe up on the ring. Everyone got him at the forearm right there. And I'm not sure what Shelton Benjamin's got in mind here right now. It looks like he's trying to suplex Briscoe inside the ring, but taking a little bit too long to do so there, but still got Briscoe in there nonetheless there. Briscoe really damaged here right now. Meanwhile, Shelton Benjamin just looking at absolute perfection here right now. Briscoe, though, we know the type of punishment this man can take here, but there's only so much that the body can take before it just gives out on you. And Benjamin with just one knee strike right to the midsection right there, takes away the breathing of your opponent right there.
Live from Chicago, Illinois, this Thanksgiving Eve, we are kicking off the 2024 Continental Classic with action in the Blue League. Mark Briscoe and Shelton Benjamin, both men looking for their first 3 points of the tournament as Benjamin has been in the driver's seat for the bulk of this match.
Hits the kitchen sink, the rising knee to the midsection of Briscoe. Briscoe getting out just as the 2 count right there.
You mentioned 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw, but if you lose the match, you get no points. And points are at a premium here. There is no question about
Benjamin
that.
Right now.
You're only going to get 5 matches.
Briscoe's got the ropes right there. Benjamin let go.
Think about how loaded. I mean, both sides
Obviously,
of the bracket
if you don't let go by the count of 5, that's a disqualification. That gives Briscoe the points, not Benjamin at all.
The TNT champion Daniel Garcia and the Continental champion Kazuchika got 2 champions occupying the same block.
Heavily stacked, so both of these men after these matches are not going to have any tomato cans, certainly.
Light him up here.
Look now, Benjamin just...
Come on.
We talked about the
Benjamin's throwing the form right to a seated Mark Briscoe there.
Shelton Benjamin, of course. Shelton Benjamin.
And look, I know that Briscoe likes maybe he's enjoying this beatdown right now, trying to fire himself up here, but there's only 20 minutes left. There's 20 minutes in the match right now. No time to play around here. 20 minutes can pass faster than you think.
Very important in the early days. You don't suffer.
Shelton Benjamin can't clear it. Mark Briscoe asking him to hit him.
If you're going to go the distance, you've got to have that gas tank. And
throwing those rapid forms back. Mark Briscoe coming in hot. Benjamin swinging wildly and missing and everything. And here comes a little bit of redneck kung fu there by Mark Briscoe.
Benjamin getting backed up by Mark Briscoe, who now shot to the chest.
Briscoe's still going to be kind of resentful after losing the Ring of Honor title to Chris Jericho, the learning tree, from the Wave, who we will see in action.
That's right.
Mark Briscoe.
To the day from the
Death belly roll there.
To defend the title against
Nice.
Tomohiro Ishii.
Nice sliding layup there by Mark Briscoe. Briscoe right now going to go top rope city. Gonna put this one away with Froggy Bow there.
Turn things around on Shelton Benjamin. Capture his
Benjamin
first
is
3
laid
points
out.
of the tournament.
Briscoe, Froggy Bow.
On target.
Briscoe's won matches with it.
But
with
Briscoe,
that there. But
clutching that rib.
Yeah, Briscoe though.
Perhaps
clutching at the side of the rim, but unable to cover Shelton Benjamin.
Yes.
As Benjamin smartly leaves the ring there. And now if I was Mark Briscoe though, take the count of victory here.
Briscoe might have
take the count of victory and give yourself those 3 points there.
As
Briscoe leaps off the ring apron there with the elbow on the fall down.
Off the apron, Shelton Benjamin, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
As Briscoe right now
here, got to get a win.
Quickly sends Benjamin back inside there. Great job there by Briscoe. Briscoe once more trying for another Froggy Bow, but
with an injury or a potential injury to the rib, not sure.
Briscoe hurting right now, but if he can push the pain just a little bit long
Benjamin's
enough.
prone here.
Oh, and Benjamin gets the knees up there, and
Shelton Benjamin.
nothing that Briscoe can do, but his arms get put down.
Most importantly,
oh my!
Holy smokes, he landed on his head.
God,
angle. Briscoe halfway.
Oh my God!
The strength there, the
Those
suplex
suplexes by
ability.
Benjamin.
Shelton
Freaking
Benjamin
monstrous.
is unbelievable.
Mark Briscoe. I
Benjamin
don't even
was
think he
no
knows
choice but to believe it.
Maybe
With that
spoken too
tremendous
soon. Mark
collegiate
Briscoe
wrestling background,
breaking the
in
grip.
addition to a storied professional wrestling.
Straight up insecure there by Mark Briscoe.
And
Catching
Zagiri stuns Benjamin. And Mark Briscoe, Tony, as we've learned, one of
Briscoe,
the most
good thing
durable
about Jay
athletes
Driller here
in
right
AEW
now.
or otherwise.
But I don't know if he's got Shelton Benjamin stunned long enough.
Finishing move of his late brother.
Oh, sunset flip of the cover there by Briscoe.
Reversal.
Oh, it takes those 3
Benjamin
seconds there,
breaking
almost
free.
done.
Briscoe looks to create distance.
Oh, the
Switch.
dragon whip there by Benjamin.
Benjamin comes in with the Gamengiri right into the
Dragon
face
whip
of Mark
there,
Briscoe.
yeah, that's the dragon
See, it
whip.
got him in his right eye there. And
Oh, high knee there. And
Running knee in the
oh, the super
and
kick.
Benjamin, the thrust
That
kick
is laid out there. No, Briscoe gets
barely
out.
got out of it.
After that supersized
Mark
super kick by
Briscoe.
Benjamin, you would think Eddie Man would
If
be
he
going
wasn't
out, but Mark
missing his
Briscoe
2
ain't no
I'd say
regular
they'd
man.
be gone after that thrust kick from Shelton Benjamin.
On the money.
The fans behind Mark Briscoe, as always.
Benjamin right
amazed
now
by
charging
what
for another super kick.
Shelton
Oh, and
Benjamin
the
doing,
second
but I tell you,
one.
They're trying to will Mark Briscoe
Hit.
back into this.
But another thrust kick could spell disaster
And now
as
it's time.
Benjamin now
Benjamin
That
Exploder
into
power
the power
slam.
slam. Benjamin, center of the ring. The leg is hooked.
I tell you, I love the fact that the Exploder power slam is Benjamin's finishing move. It's so simple, but like again, it only takes those 3 seconds, and I just love a simple wrestling move to finish a match like that. Well, you got to give it to Shelton Benjamin. He knew the rules of their not being allowed to have any MVP, no Bobby Lashley, no members of the Hurt Syndicate allowed up there, and still getting the job done all by himself up there. And Benjamin taking care of business over a former Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion, and Mark Briscoe sends a strong message right there. Shelton Benjamin, the first man in the year 2 of the Continental Classic, getting himself ahead by 3 points here. And unfortunately, Mark Briscoe's Continental Classic record is kind of matching how it started with last year. 0 points. It was not a good look for Briscoe until the final score last year when he was able to beat Jay Lethal, if I'm not mistaken. Score 1 for the Hurt Syndicate. Score for Shelton Benjamin. 3 points up ahead.
In the blue league. Witness the best wrestle live. The field is set in the Continental Classic has begun.
Again, I love these new, I apologize to repeat myself, but I love these new promotional packages that AEW is doing every single week before we're either going into the next segment or the next commercial. It's so smart how they're building things up like that there. You know, it's just making sure that people are invested and ready to buy their tickets. And yeah, we're going into commercial break, which kind of sucks. It feels like we just came back from commercial break. But we did get announcements that Adam Cole is going to be here, so we can only imagine that the devil himself, MJF, will be here as well. Or maybe Kyle O'Reilly will have a couple of words to say to Adam Cole later on tonight, as well as potentially Roderick Strong. We don't know. I mean, Strong's what did MJF break? Was it his arm? I think MJF stomped on the arm with a steel chair there. If I'm not mistaken, that sounds like MJF to us. And Mercedes Moné will also be here later on tonight. Gotta wonder who will be looking to challenge the TBS Women's Championship next time around. I mean, Chris Statlander put on a great showing at Full Gear, but I mean, Mercedes, I mean, she was in, I don't want to say domination mode, but it never felt like that Chris Statlander was going to win the championship there because Mercedes, she just kept on the beatdown at Full Gear there on Chris Statlander. Statlander kept coming back for more. We can give her that for her resiliency, but Mercedes Moné, I mean, she just put a beat down on that one there. So, gotta wonder onto who might be the next challenger. Maybe Sky Blue. Oh, that would make Christopher happy. Sky Blue. I mean, we are in Chicago here. That would be the night to do it. I don't know if Sky Blue is ready, if she's ready to return from action, but that would actually be a good night to do it there in Chicago there. To make that matchup scheduled for Collision, I would do it. Why not give Chicago a little bit of a treat right there? We're on commercial break here right now. When we come back live, unfortunately, I don't know what we're going to be anticipating for. Jon Moxley is not scheduled to be here tonight, but you know Jon Moxley will be here. You can't keep Jon Moxley away, especially after the matchup that Darby Allin's going to have with Brody King. You know that Jon Moxley is going to want to get a little bit of taste of revenge for what happened to their truck, to the Death Riders truck, thanks to Darby Allin, who was driving crazy, driving reckless, crashed to the truck there. But that's Darby Allin for us. You know, that's exactly why we love him. Crazy mother effer who never gives up and just keeps on ticking, keeps on kicking. You can't kill him. I need the fans to remember that chant in Chicago. I need them to remember that chant. When Jon Moxley faced Darby Allin last time, the fans literally started chanting that you can't kill Darby Allin. I need people to remember that chant because it's so Darby Allin. We should be back live with Dynamite in maybe about 20 seconds. I'm expecting this to be the last commercial. Then we'll find out what we're going up with next here on Dynamite.
Live in Chicago, let's head to the top of the stage where the ineffable Tony Schiavone is standing by.
Oh, really?
And fans, let's welcome in the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Women's Champion and still
Mercedes
the TBS
Moné.
Champion, the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, Chicago's not excited to hear from the
Nigel,
CEO
it was an
at all here.
incredible back
Not a
and
warm
forth
welcome
battle
at
between
all.
Mercedes Moné and Chris Statlander this past Saturday at Full Gear. I think if it weren't for that knee
Poor
injury that
Camille.
Statlander suffered, we could have a new champion.
Oh, I don't know about that one
For
there.
them, be that as it may, the CEO still with the goal.
Tony Schiavone's crying. Schiavone going to conduct an interview or not? Schiavone's very happy to see Mercedes Moné. Give the floor to the CEO.
You better say hello to your CEO.
They say no, no, no.
Mercedes, you turned the wrestling world on its head on Saturday with your win against Chris Statlander. It was the longest match in AEW women's history, and many are calling it the women's match of the year. How does it feel?
Tony, I have to tell you, it feels like money.
I didn't know you were such a fan of
But honestly,
Mercedes.
Tony, if I can have this, Chris Statlander gave me one of the hardest fights of my entire career.
Damn right, Sean.
And she proved that she is one of the very best in the ring.
Hell yes.
But I am the greatest TBS champion of all time. And at Full Gear, I showed the entire world how a real woman gets the job done right. So, Camille, since you can't get anything done right, I just wanted to tell you that you're shut up.
Tell her off, Camille. She been in her brick house since day one.
Are you stupid or are you dumb? You can't fire me.
I ain't working.
Because I quit.
Wait.
Brick house. Camille no longer in the employ
You
of
don't
the
do that to the
CEO.
CEO.
Well,
Wow, Camille
yeah, I was
making
not.
a statement at the expense of Mercedes Moné. But fans, let's take you back to this past Saturday at Full Gear where Big Boom AJ
You deserve it.
scored a huge win over QT Marshall.
The world is
Oh my
obsessed with this family.
The buzz is in the air.
Yo, let's get it from Big Boom AJ.
Big Justice.
The Rizzler.
QT Marshall is walking in.
You know, say what you want about the whole Big Boom AJ thing. Again, that was on the 0 Hour show. It didn't take anything away from the main card. You know, they main evented the 0 Hour show there. Those guys did there, and the fact that Big Boom AJ actually wrestled with a broken leg. Apparently, AJ was wrestling with a broken leg in the show there, but he was not gonna, let that stop him. So you got to give him credit for what he did, all with a broken leg there. So you got to give credit to Big Boom AJ. We bring the doom. Well, QT Marshall did give it his all there, and he was being overpowered by Paul White, by the Rizzler, by freaking Big Justice, by Big AJ. Yeah, QT Marshall had an entire army against him. But again, all of the advertising that was done there by Big Boom AJ, that was good there. All right, well, we're moving on to our next matchup. It's gonna be Chris Jericho against Tomohiro Ishii. Don't go anywhere. It's gonna be a chop fest. Hopefully, that we get to see somebody's chests, somebody's nips get bleeding up there. And actually, I am kind of digging Chris Jericho's look here right now. We got cowboy hat on and a leather jacket on, looking like rock star. There is Chris Jericho, which obviously that makes sense since Jericho is a rock star. Gotta have the volume down right now just because Jericho's theme song will get me hit with a copyright, of course. But again, don't go anywhere. Yeah, Y2J is going to win this. I definitely think that Jericho is going to win this one here. I don't see Jericho dropping the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship just yet. I don't see Tomohiro Ishii being that guy there. All right, nope, still a song playing there. I like Spotlight, but I don't like it enough to get hit with a copyright. But I tell you what I do like. I like Stone Pitbulls. I like Tomohiro Ishii.
Wow, what a match!
And if Ishii is smart,
what a match this
he
is
better
going to
bring
be.
out some friends in the conglomeration. Bring out Rocky Romero. I don't know if Orange Cassidy would be at 100% to be out there to join him.
And the challenger from Canada.
This is not smart. Why do the babyfaces not bring down friends? Ishii should have brought down Rocky Romero there. Chris Jericho's already got Big Bill and Brian Keith down there. Oh, sorry, Hassan. I didn't see your comment yet. On the match right now is Chris Jericho against Tomohiro Ishii. Oh my God, yes. This was hilarious last week. Jericho, Tomohiro Ishii stalking Jericho like it was Jason Voorhees.
I would sign this.
Dude, other streamers leave everything on, and some don't want the music. I mean,
Tomohiro Ishii, the Stone Pitbull, always prepared, but after pen was put to paper, the attack. But Big Bill and Brian
yeah, but I've gotten hit with copyrights before, with Jericho's music and everything. I feel like there's definitely got to be like higher streamers with higher subscriptions, maybe, or maybe those who don't. I'm not sure how it works.
Grows into a tree, water it, plenty of sunlight,
But
and
definitely it's something that I try to make sure and be careful with.
there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's why I'm always very cautious about that stuff there.
Yes, as you should. One day
Oh,
that might
Big
become
Bill's
a
on Big
learning
Bill's
tree.
on commentary here.
Well, we
Let's
talked about
go,
the
let's
match
go.
2 years ago.
Tony
between
Schiavone
Chris Jericho and
got a
Tomohiro
plan.
Ishii right here on Thanksgiving Eve from the Winchester
Chop
in
fest.
Chicago. And it
No,
was
nope.
a chop battle.
Let's
to
go,
put it
let's go.
lightly,
Bring
Nigel.
the chubs. These guys know what I
Big
want.
Bill, as you're watching
I want to
this
see
now, this is
a
the
chop
second
fest.
time Ishii is facing Jericho for the Ring of Honor title.
I
Do
may
you
not have
think
much
Ishii
commentary
might have
lines
learned
here,
something
guys.
from their
Here,
first
oh,
encounter?
chops.
I mean, if he was taking notes, as he should have, because he's in there with the learning tree,
Oh, man.
he probably did learn something. But I'll tell you, these people in Chicago are fully behind Chris
Oh.
Jericho. He gets the Chicago
Take
people
it to the
going
second
quicker
leg.
than Devin Hester in Super Bowl 41.
Let's go, let's go.
They called back on that one.
I'm a man who loves chubs. And these guys know what we want. We don't want to see no grappling. We want to see somebody's nips get busted up.
Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, immediately followed by
Ishii is where
Rampage.
the
3
chop's
straight
right
hours of
now.
action this Saturday
But
on
Jericho not gonna give up.
TNT, including Continental Classic action.
Yeah, that Rampage, a very
There's no
special
way
Lucha
Jericho's-
Libre Rampage coming up.
Chop
this coming
forever.
Saturday. So it's a very special afternoon for all
Yes,
of us here.
thank you,
Right now, it's a
Chicago.
very special chop fest going
Oh,
on.
hang
And
on.
Chris Jericho firing back.
Jericho's
Look,
winning the
Ishii-
chop fest.
Well, I
Wait.
thought he was in trouble.
Oh, Ishii gets the German suplex. No.
on the champion.
Ishii, you
Ishii
can't ruin
looking
it.
to hold his second, or looking to capture his second Ring
Oh,
of
and
Honor
Jericho returns
championship
fire with a
in
German
his
suplex
career.
with
He's
a
a
Stone
former
Pitbull.
Ring of Honor
Put
World
it back up.
Television champion, and he just took the world champion.
All right, well, it looks like the chop
Feud.
fest may be
Returns
over here
fire.
right now,
Well,
which that
Big Bill,
disappoints
you
me.
and
Both
the
guys
Bad Apple
charging
both
Lariat
are great
there.
pro wrestlers, but you seem to have
And now
flourished under the
rebound both guys.
guidance of
Oh,
Chris
Jericho with the boot. Ishii rebounds.
That's right.
Lariat.
And the thing is, we consider ourselves
Take down
a
there.
group, a tree that is
Jericho
taller than
is
the
down here right
forest
now.
will get knocked down by the wind every time. So we like to
Ryan
think
Keith
that we're on the
also
same
on
level.
commentary.
All three of
That
us
was,
in this
I
group,
definitely
we're
love that
all
one. I hope they
equal
go back
parts
to chopping.
in this group
I need to
that
see
we
somebody's
represent.
nips get
Did you
busted
hear
open.
that, Tony?
I did.
Let's repeat that, Big Bill. Could you
Jericho
repeat
right
that
now
for us?
out on
A
the ring
tree
apron
that
there, but
grows taller than
Ishii
the
joining him
forest will
out
get
there.
blown down by the wind. So, as
Yes,
a tree, usually
let's
the same
go.
way. No one is taller than
More
the other.
chops.
That is insightful.
Bill, I think
Ishii.
actually taller than
Jericho
both
said
Brian Keith and
enough.
Chris Jericho.
It's a figure of speech, It's
I mean, it breaks the eye
Everything
of
goes
Ishii
over your
there.
head, Excalibur.
way over.
I even
I
got
don't know if Jericho's got in mind right now.
Yes, I need this.
Oh, wait, so we've seen
He
Jericho
sure did.
actually. You might
Hey,
but
that's-
oh, Ishii
got
spiked on
nastily
the crown
on
of his
the
head.
crown of his head by the learning tree, Chris Jericho.
Excalibur and I share the same brain. He said the same line I just said.
going to check in. You can see she's saying, "Are you
Ishii
okay?"
literally got spiked
And she just
crown
waved
on
off
the ring apron
the
there.
ringside physician Ishii said he was fit to continue.
And
As Chris
somehow,
Jericho
some way, Ishii is still going to be able to continue this matchup. Right now, Jericho
with the advantage
giving a
over the
celebration
challenger.
wave here right now before this matchup is over
Everybody in
here.
Chicago
Better stay focused. Jericho knows just how dangerous the Stone Pitbull Ishii can be. And right now, Aubrey Edwards is going to allow this match to take place on the outside of the floor here right now. It's the referee's discretion here. And obviously, with the Ring of Honor World Championship on the line. Because he has no neck.
We got a Seth here with us.
That's true. Ishii.
Seth Lee here with us.
Well, yeah.
Jericho sending Ishii back inside the ring here right now.
Desk into the lower back, the kidneys of Tomohiro Ishii.
Taking the walk back inside the ring, does the learning tree.
All right, we got to regroup here. And
Ishii throws the chop there, but that one did not have a lot of power behind it there. Didn't stun Jericho. Here we go.
Share some more insight if you can, Big Bill. Tell us a little bit more about what you've been learning under the guidance of the learning tree.
I have learned that a society will only grow great if men plant trees in the shade. They will never sit, and that's something that especially Excalibur and Tony here should take note of. Maybe write that down.
Mistake made by Jericho, slapping the face of Ishii there.
You can see that on the wall of your kitchen at home.
This is a strike fest here right now between these guys here. And I'm loving it.
Open-handed strikes being exchanged by
champion and challenger. Strikes there, disrespectful, but you're also catching another human being on the ear there.
And the physicality in this match is
that was stunned Jericho right there.
That hurt the learning tree.
Yeah, Ishii and Jericho battering one another. You see Ishii not escaping unscathed. He's staggered.
Both guys caught each other with a strike right there.
Holy
smokes.
Jericho's bleeding from the mouth.
Jericho's bleeding by the mouth right there.
Reverberating throughout the arena.
You wonder if he bit his tongue or bit his lip there.
Match continues
I gotta show my dad that. Like, sometimes my dad doesn't like when wrestlers go, slapping each other in the face right there. But I'm like, yo, dude, that shows you like how impactful they can be right there. You're slapping someone across the face, catches the cheek, and catches you on the ear right there, and apparently can bust you open like that. As Jericho finding out there. Ishii right now just continuing to slap the crap out of Jericho right there. Jericho doesn't even know where he is right now. And it hurts. Damn right it does. I can't wait to see this match of Ricochet and Claudio Castagnoli. Ricochet, the Continental Classic was built for a match like Ricochet. Jericho was down right now. He's the only thing keeping this man up right now is the ropes there. Ishii not rushing in. He's waiting for Jericho to come in there. Jericho can't even catch Ishii at all right now. Whew. Thank you all for joining in right now. We are in picture-in-picture break for our Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship being defended right now. Chris Jericho against Tomohiro Ishii. Well, Jericho caught Ishii on that one there with the palm strike there. Ishii is staggered right now. And now Jericho. Headbutt there from Ishii there. And another one returned there. And we return to the palm strikes here between these guys here. And again, Ishii just going across the face of Jericho right there. Jericho needs to leave the ring here right now. He is being beaten like a government mule, as good old Jim Ross would say. Ishii, better be careful, though. Jericho is in the corner right there, and too many strikes right there. And Aubrey Edwards would have to call for the disqualification on the count of 5 right there. But Ishii letting it go and now getting a break for himself. Thank you all for joining in here right now. We're about to be back live with Dynamite in maybe about, I'd say, 30 to 45 seconds. We're in picture-in-picture break between Chris Jericho and Tomohiro Ishii for the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship. Chris Jericho, yes, has been busted up from the mouth right there, while the Stone Pitbull, well, looks pretty good here right now. Jericho is looking very damaged here right now. Jericho keeps trying to damage the Stone Pitbull, but it's not easy to do it all there. These guys just keep on repeating the palm strikes right there, and Jericho just finding he's finding offense, but nothing's hurting Ishii at all here right now. Jericho, if I was Chris Jericho, I would just leave the ring here right now. I would take a leave. Oh, wait a second. Hang on. Jericho may have found a break through Tomohiro Ishii right there. One of the palm strikes may have actually done damage to the Stone Pitbull, but just walks right into it. More palm strikes there. Jesus Christ. I want to get back live. I want to hear these strikes here. Jericho trying to ask the crowd to cheer for him there, and I'm not really sure if the fans are going to give Jericho what he wants to cheer for him on that there. Not many people are fans of the learning tree there. And we're back live.
Next, a battle for the Ring of Honor World Championship. Chris Jericho, the Nueve, the Ring of Honor World Championship.
Strikes there. Jericho's down. Ishii may go for the cover here.
Few minutes, slaps to the face
Ishii's
being
got
exchanged.
blood on him, but
Jericho's
it is
mouth
not
busted
his
open.
blood. That is Jericho's.
Bill,
Oh,
Brian
it's dripping
Keith
now.
joining us here at the
It's not even
commentary
just
table.
like on his
How
mouth.
proud
Now
you
it's dripping
guys
from
must
the
be
mouth
watching
there.
this.
So
Gotta-
the fight that Chris Jericho has, I mean, as he teaches
Oh,
us every
Ishii.
day,
Going
all
to
you
the
have to
bucket
do
there.
is just
Jericho with
keep
a chop
fighting,
there.
put in your best effort, and good things
Jericho
will
trying to
happen
get
for
Ishii
you.
on the
And
top
Chris right
rope
here,
there.
he doesn't give up. I mean, you know,
Jericho's got
he's
him
taking
up there.
plenty of punches and slaps to the face, and
Jericho
look at him, he's in
right
control
now.
right now.
Going
That's
up
my
there with
learning tree.
Tomohiro
Tomohiro
Ishii right there.
looking to take the role of lumberjack tonight.
Jericho
Chop
right
down
now.
the learning tree.
Beating
Become
down
Ring of
the
Honor
back
World
of
Champion for the
Ishii right
first
there.
time, but Jericho.
Not even using a clubbing
You
form.
can
They're
see
usually
the redness all over the
using
face, the
his
chest of
fist
Jericho.
there.
Likewise on Ishii, that prolonged
Trying for
battle,
superplex there.
doing no man
Not a usual
favors,
sight
but
to see
now
for Jericho delivering a
with
superplex.
Ishii up on the ropes, thinking super.
Oh!
Down goes
Good
the challenger.
drop there by Jericho on a superplex there, but Ishii already getting up right there.
He's getting to his feet.
Ishii is not going to
Look at
sell the
this.
superplex, and
Fighting
Jericho can't
spirit,
believe
the
it.
Bushido spirit.
Jericho's like, you're
And
the
then
one who
these
took the harder
has
fall.
to be
How?
completely dispiriting for the
Throws the
champion, Chris
forearm there, and
Jericho,
Ishii
to
just
see
absorbing
Ishii
the
rise up
impact.
like that.
The Stone
And he is
Pitbull
absorbing
gritting
those
his teeth.
elbow shots.
Oh! Ishii
Tomohiro
rebound.
Ishii accelerates the
Jericho
rush.
gets the
Jericho
boot there.
blocks the
Oh!
lariat. Ishii comes
Ishii
back.
didn't
Left arm
bring it
lariat.
full
Staggers
delivery
Jericho
there.
into the corner.
More like a discus punch.
This
And
guy is practically indestructible.
Ishii just daring Jericho
Nothing
come
seems
on
to
in here.
affect him right now. The longer the match goes on, he seems to be
I'm sorry.
unaffected.
We return back to the palm
see about
strikes
that,
here.
Now Jericho's blocking some shots. He blocked 2 of them.
Ishii just keeps charging in with those short lariats there.
Like, forgive me saying
Oh
it,
my
like
God.
a redwood.
swinging up.
Oh,
Nice.
sure. Oh, Jericho caught Ishii with a
German
and
suplex.
that one stunned Ishii right there
You know
on the
the
drop
winner
down.
of this match.
Jericho right now
The Ring of
thinking
Honor
two
World
effect.
Oh,
Oh!
effect, but Ishii, the lariat to the back
Ishii,
of the
oh.
head. Final
Well,
battle put the
Ishii,
Hammerstein Ballroom.
only so many times
Manhattan,
Ishii
New
could just
York,
no-sell
right
the
there in
attacks before the
Midtown.
body
Tickets
gets out
available
there.
right now. Jericho
Got the
or
clubbing
Tomohiro
blow on
Ishii
Jericho
could be
to the
walking
back of
into
the head.
final battle. as the Ring
Ishii
of
might
Honor
be
World
bleeding
Champion.
actually. Notice Ishii's mouth
Look at
appears
these
to be
people who
red.
they are enamored with Chris Jericho. You know, Jordan, Pippen, Banks, Rizzo, Bryant, Peyton, Hull,
Now
and Jericho. I
Gets
mean,
the
these are
boots
names
Ishii's
synonymous
face
in
there. Oh,
Chicago
try for
lore.
code breaker. Ishii escapes.
Ishii looking,
Rapid fire on the forearms there.
Jericho. For the
Oh,
code breaker there, but
Jericho.
Ishii blocked it, and now
Oh, a little bit of
Jericho
attitude
finds Tomohiro
adjustment there.
Ishii center of the ring.
Nice lion salt there by Jericho.
But Jericho, he can't
A little bit
capitalize
too late on the
immediately.
cover right there,
leg
and
is
then
blocked,
cost him.
and
No.
Ishii
Almost
late
cost.
I think
Almost
the
cost
Pitbull
Ishii right there.
is slowly realizing he is barking up the wrong
Ishii
tree
able to
tonight.
kick out right
He
there.
is barking up the wrong tree, being
Hey
in there
guys,
with Chris
we're joining
Jericho.
in here.
'Cause
We're watching
no matter how
another
much guts he shows,
slugfest between Jericho
just
and
keeps
Ishii
one-upping.
here for the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship. Oh, I'm not sure if that was a juice effect there by Jericho. Code breaker there. I'm not sure if that was the full juice effect there by Jericho. Ishii gets out of one. Ishii said, I don't give a damn what you're doing to me. You ain't putting me
And
away
that
that
redness
easy.
developing on the side of Ishii's face. There could be a fractured
Jericho.
orbital bone,
Oh, Ishii.
especially
Oh, wait a
after
second.
that
Could
juice
we
effect.
actually see the Stone
But now
Pitbull tap
Ishii
out? Nope, because Jericho didn't
countering
even
the
get the walls
walls
of
from
Jericho locked in.
Jericho. Another
Jericho
juice
tries to
effect,
juice
perhaps.
effect.
Ishii.
The
Headbutt to the
Stone
midsection,
Pitbull
headbutt to the
utilizing
face,
the
and
head.
now Ishii.
Oh my God!
Spear at the
Charging
upper part of the
headbutt.
body. The cover, two.
Jericho's got no ropes to make.
Big
He
Bill
had to
rising
kick
to
out
his seat.
there.
The bad apple Brian Keith edging
I don't think I've
towards
ever
the
seen another
ring
human being
as Jericho
charge their
very
head in
very nearly
as a
dethroned right
ramming.
there.
Never doubt my mind. I wasn't getting up. I was
Ishii
adjusting.
tries the sliding lariat there.
Oh, Ishii went for the lariat.
Oh, Ishii with a
breaker from Tomohiro
Ishii with a steel leg knee face crusher,
Look at the
basically
blood all over both men.
modified code breaker.
As now
Ishii tries
Ishii
the lariat.
tags Jericho
Going to
down.
cover. We have a new champion.
Two.
Oh, close call there. Ishii almost
What
being
a
the champion
fight.
there.
What an
Both guys
incredible
bleeding now.
battle for the
Ishii,
Ring
right?
of Honor World
Ishii's bleeding from the
The
nose
blood
right
leaking
now.
from Jericho's mouth, likewise from Ishii's nose. I think that
Ishii
juice
right
effect
now.
caught the Stone Pitbull
Brain
right on the
buster.
button.
Jericho able to shift his
Ishii
weight
was looking
over.
for the brain buster.
Oh,
There.
it's a guri there.
Enziguri.
Jericho
Jericho drops to his
down to
knees.
his knees. Sliding
Ishii
lariat.
charging.
Oh! Jericho popped up just enough
Again
to get the
from
juice
Chris
effect.
Jericho.
What timing?
And Jericho gets the
What
cover.
timing by
Oh.
Jericho?
Good smart by Jericho. Knows that the first one could not make it. As Jericho did not have both shoulders to the mat of his own right there. I was worried Jericho, when he fell onto the body of Ishii, I thought he was going to have both of his shoulders on the mat there, but Jericho got the job done. Say what you want about Chris Jericho right there. When Ishii was going to rebound from the lariat, Jericho popped up for the Judas effect, and smart by Jericho, realizing he didn't make full contact on the Judas effect, he went for another round of the Judas effect, caught Ishii, got the pinfall there to Chris Jericho, retains the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship here tonight. And say what you want about Jericho as well, but he did it on his own. There was no Big Bill or Brian Keith out there to help assist in the matchup. They were on commentary, but they didn't offer any assistance at all right there. They never were a distraction. Jericho did it by himself in this matchup against Tomohiro Ishii here. Again, sorry I have the volume down. Jericho's just music will probably get me hit with a copyright, so I'm not going to risk it on that one there.
Joining me now, Swerve Strickland and Prince Nana.
With Swerve. And Nana.
Gentlemen, this past Saturday at Full Gear, Swerve, you suffered one of the most brutal losses in your career at the hands of Bobby Lashley. How do you rebuild from here?
Renee, rebuilding is something that I do very well. We do that very well. Win or loss, I figure it out. But Bobby, I've never been hit that hard by somebody ever in my life. And brutal. Hey, yo, my man.
Oh.
What's funny?
What's funny is you, Swerve.
Max.
You lost at the Prudential Center last week. Remind me, isn't that the same building where I beat you for the tag team titles? Hey, let's do some comedy here. Let's write some bars here in Chicago because everyone loves the best wrestler alive. Swerve, you used to be like a house of fire. Like a house fire. That's a bar.
Oh. Max Caster pushed his luck right now. Talking too much trash right there. You can't be talking trash to Swerve like that there. You're asking for pain. Jeez, almost like a punt kick up to the side of his leg case there.
Let's go. Come on, boss.
Drinking ginger ale tonight, Hassan. Well, you know what? Again, Max Caster earned every bit of that beat down there.
Swerve Strickland not taking that well. We need to get some medical attention for Max Caster.
You know who's
DraftKings
next?
Sportsbook, official partner of AEW. New customers bet $5, get $150 in
Cowboy.
bonus bets if your bet wins.
Hangman
Simply
Adam
download the
Page.
DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up with the promo
That's
code
another man
Dynamite.
add to the tag.
And now for a word from our partners at DraftKings.
Again, Max Caster made a huge
Watching my
mistake
special,
by going after
No.
Swerve Strickland like that. Again, I've said this plenty of times here before. You may like Swerve Strickland. You may want to cheer for him and say whose house, Swerve's house, and all that stuff there. But Swerve Strickland ain't no good guy. He is a bad man who will do bad things, especially you push him with his stress level the way he was out there. And, Swerve can take a loss. No problem. That's fine and dandy right there. But Max Caster was pushing his limits when he was talking about a burning house there because he knew that it's still a sensitive topic for Swerve Strickland about his childhood home being burned down, the house he was looking to, have his kids own and everything like that there. And so how poetic is it that when we come back live on Dynamite, we're going to hear from the man who burned down whose house? Swerve's house no more. Hangman Adam Page will be coming up in about, I'll say 20 to 45 seconds. If you guys want to leave anything in the chat whatsoever, feel free to do so. We have seen 2 matches so far. We just saw Jericho face off against Tomohiro Ishii and another slugfest between those guys. It was a great contest, and Jericho won that matchup fair and square. We saw the first opening of the Continental Classic between Shelton Benjamin and Mark Briscoe, and Shelton Benjamin scored the 3 points, beating Mark Briscoe in that matchup. And again, they're keeping the rules the same of the Continental Classic, which I appreciate, of 20 minutes on the time limit clock there. And There are no other participants allowed around the ringside except you and your opponent, of course. There. Well, and of course the commentators, but we all know that one there. We're going to hear next from Hangman Adam Page. We're also going to hear from Adam Cole. We're also going to be hearing from Mina Shirakawa, who's going to be getting an interview from Renee Paquette. And I guarantee you, Mina's not going to be in a good mood. She's not going to be wanting to dance around and celebrate, drinking champagne. I got this feeling that we're going to see a serious side from Mina Shirakawa here tonight. A heartbroken Mina Shirakawa here tonight. She gave her heart. She gave everything to Mariah May. And you don't just recover from a broken heart after only a couple of days. It takes a long time to recover from a broken heart. And Mina Shirakawa, she's given Mariah May her entire world for many of years. And for a broken heart like that, it's going to take a long time to recover from. So we're going to have to look forward to that interview between Renee Paquette and Mina Shirakawa. And then, of course, we have Darby Allin and Brody King, our main event in the Continental Classic. Watch out for John Moxley after that.
We are back on Dynamite Live in Chicago, and let's bring in Hangman Adam Page.
Let's go.
Hangman Adam Page, who, as we saw to kick off our program
to all of you
tonight, Nigel, came to the ring at the conclusion
our plans.
The John
According to the words
Moxley
of Hangman Adam Page,
that was our full gear main event. We want to provide a medical update.
Dude, the plan is they're breaking up the Acclaim, the Cassidy. Yep, that's definitely the plan there, AJ. That is definitely the plan of what's going on there. It's been time. It's been time for it to happen, anyways. People have kind of been waiting for it to happen. Like, it's one of those things that, you don't, maybe you didn't know you wanted it at first, but as time goes on, you actually realize that it will be a good thing for them.
Cowboy steps in the ring. Maybe we'll get some more answers here now.
All right.
Let's go.
I want to go over a few things in Full Gear.
My favorite wrestler.
This past Saturday, you lose your match to Jay White. Just stating the facts here, okay? Exactly. You then attack our EVP, Christopher Daniels. Then at the end of the night, you come out, attack Wheeler Yuta, and then seemingly are helping Christian Cage secure his world title match. So help us wrap our head around what went.
Yeah, you bet. Yeah, Shivani, get out. Get out right now.
First of all,
you don't interrogate.
First of all, if Christopher Daniels wants to get in my way, I will knock him back down on his ass. And the next time, he will not get back up. Do you understand me?
Don't interrogate Hangman and Page, Shivani.
And as for Full Gear, I made a deal, and I kept up my end of the deal. And Christian, if you had been able to keep up your end of the deal, then I'd be back home tomorrow for lunch, going to town on a bowl of stuffing with the World Championship around my waist.
Wait a minute, what? I must have missed something.
But you failed, Christian. You failed. So tonight, I will do what I should have done in the first place, and let me make myself very absolutely clear if I haven't before. My intention is and has always been to be the AEW Men's World Champion.
Why do you say Men's World Champion? It's not like we needed that indication there.
It should have never been Swerve. It shouldn't have been Bryan's. It shouldn't be Mox's. And it damn sure won't be Christian's, because that championship is and always has been mine.
And here comes the man who has had the number of Hangman and Page numerous of times. And listen, Jay White right now, like, we can only predict that he's going to have a point here, that there's no way that you deserve the world champion when I've beaten you on numerous of occasions. And he'd be right. He'd be right.
Say it with us, Hanger. Guns up for my Chicago Gold members!
I don't think Hangman wants to say guns up with you.
You see, this is perfect, Hanger, because I have a question for you. I would love to know, please do tell Mr. Page, what happened in your match with Switchblade Jay White at Full Gear?
Ouch! His achy breaking heart.
That's a bit hard for him. How about this one, Hanger? What happened in your match with Switchblade Jay White at Wrestle Dream?
Ouch! That hurts for him.
See, you may have forgotten, but Chicago remembers you lost both of those matches. Switchblade beat the Hangman again. So if anybody is going after our one true king and the AEW World Championship, it will not be the Hangman. It will be the Switchblade.
I kind of want MJF to get involved in this here.
But if you need yet again another reminder, Hangman, if 5 times still isn't enough, if you would still like another taste of the Switchblade, I will happily give you that right here tonight in Chicago. We can do.
Oh, wait a second. What the? That's the bastard Pack.
And the Death Riders
Pack attacking Jay White there. I guarantee you that there's no way the Hangman is going to go out there and try to help out Pack. No, wait a second. Yuta attacking Hangman's leg. And now a choice has been made here. Will Jay White actually help out Hangman and Page? Oh, wait a second. There's Marina Shafir out there. Wait a second. Wait a second. Jay White is out there. Super slam this. Oh, and Hangman. No allies with anybody. This is a time that you need help. And Marina Shafir.
Marina Shafir, though, with that case, which we presume contains the AEW World Championship title belt,
Marina Shafir beating the hell out of anybody here right now.
John Moxley is conspicuous by his absence here.
Oh, wait a
the
second.
Death Riders, hold on.
Oh, wait a second. Hit it. Do it. Oh, and Moxley right there. Jay White was going to hit the Blade Runner on Marina Shafir. Moxley choking out Jay White here right now. Oh, and Marina Shafir.
And the body shot.
Judo throw there by Marina Shafir. And
the judoka taking down.
Getting the Death Riders here right now.
Look at this thing.
Beating the hell out.
The choke is locked in.
Beating the hell out of everybody here.
Gasping for breath.
Doesn't matter if it's man or woman. There's a submission hold that Marina Shafir's got Jay White applied in. Anybody's going out. He's getting choked out.
White's eyes.
He is out cold. My God,
Jay White is a lifeless body. The Death Riders just making their mark once again by beating up anybody they want
John Moxley and his Death Riders continuing.
Hangman and Page got laid up by the briefcase, and I don't even know if he wants to be there to help out Jay White.
Pack's got that case with that.
Darby Allin's guys match later on. Who the hell is left? God!
First for Hangman, then
God, that was a solid thud.
Jay White battered by that case.
Arrive
from the Death Riders.
Destroy,
no
leave.
To stop them.
The Death Riders motto.
Just as quickly as they appeared, John Moxley, Wheeler,
they've done what they wanted to do. Jay White has been laid out in the center of the ring. Hangman laid out on the outside. Nobody on the match right now is on. The Death Riders once again showing their dominance, their violence by destroying 2 of AEW's top contenders in Hangman and Page. And well, hang on right now. Are we really getting set for Claudio Castagnoli against Ricochet right now? Arrive, destroy, leave, and then send out Claudio Castagnoli. And thankfully, the Death Riders at least have some type of respect for the rules of the Continental Classic to leave here. Because I don't think that there's any type of security members, any type of wrestlers that could make these guys even leave if they hadn't shown that type of honor for the rules of AEW here. Got a promo package here for the Death Riders now. December 28th, Orlando, Florida. Dude, I have to say this real quickly. Jon Moxley, this feels like the very first time that Jon Moxley has been the star of AEW. Everything circles around Jon Moxley. Look, I understand that during the pandemic era, Jon Moxley was definitely a big part of it, but I don't know. There's just something about this version of Jon Moxley here right now. What we're getting, he was the sole focus of promoting World's End, the pay-per-view right there. It is just, it's amazing what we've gotten here right now. So right now, in our next matchup, Hassan, actually is Claudio Castagnoli against Ricochet in the Continental Classic. We saw Shelton Benjamin get the first 3 points of tonight. We're going to find out how this one shapes up. Ricochet, unfortunately, experienced his first loss in singles competition against Konosuke Takeshita at Full Gear, but what a matchup that one was between Takeshita and Ricochet. We've seen that Ricochet can overpower people, but we know that Claudio is no stranger to power, of course. Claudio is a human machine of any kind, brutal. And this version of Claudio Castagnoli is more ruthless than ever before. We'll see if Ricochet can outlast. I think Ricochet should win this. Ooh. I would like that. You know why? I would like that, and I would love if we saw in the back. I would love if we saw Jon Moxley slap Claudio Castagnoli across the face and tell him no losses again. Go ahead and test me. Lose another one, and you're going to get worse. I think that would be great. Just really make punishments. That's what I love. I love
but I also think he's going in against a man. You talked about his success in the tournament a year ago. As part of the Death Riders, they are so confident right now. They have momentum, confidence, and of course, they're just
every reason to be. I mean, the Death Riders, they hold the AEW World Trios Championship, the AEW World Championship, and potentially after this tournament, Claudio Castagnoli could be the Continental Champion.
Is to keep the pace slow. If this pace quickens like it is right now,
and fan special programming coming up this Saturday. Early start time for Collision this holiday weekend.
But too many times went to the well.
Followed by Rampage. This Saturday,
caught up in powerbomb, but Ricochet tried to sunset this,
reversing Claudio
Castagnoli
down there. Bringing Ricochet back up.
There's the third bottle that he wanted.
Castagnoli down.
And
Ricochet's going to take flight. He better be
try to
careful
go
here.
Tope there, but Claudio
Castagnoli
marches away right there, but Ricochet smart not to die.
Pulling up short,
Knew that Claudio Castagnoli was going to be able to move out of that one there
multiple occasions, as I've mentioned, but only once
Ricochet
before
doing
in
the
a
smart
tournament.
thing, not
It was
going
the
out there.
2010 Battle of Los
Not
Angeles
go
and Pro
outside
Wrestling
the ring.
match.
That
I was lucky enough to be on the call
specialty of
for.
the Death
It was
Riders.
Claudio Castagnoli that scored the win.
Taking violence outside
it was
there.
a single elimination tournament.
On the match is on.
Remember,
It's
a
Ricochet
loss on the
against
opening
Claudio
night here in
Castagnoli.
the Continental Classic
Ricochet.
does not do
Oh,
it.
tried for a springboard moonsault there, but Claudio,
last year,
just dropping Ricochet, snake eyes, face first on the steel guardrail there.
That's right. He lost his first match, but Eddie Kingston came roaring back, and well, let's see what happens here
That's a
tonight.
good pick,
Claudio just very
son. I would not
walking
go
around
against that.
here, and
Ricochet,
I guess if nothing
I
else,
can
he
see
was
it.
slowing down Ricochet.
Another drop by Claudio, chest first. Ricochet goes to the steel guardrail. I don't even know what the crowd is saying there.
Of Jon Moxley under the Death
That
Riders
actually sends
banner.
a strong message there. When your opponent is hurting so badly, they're talking to themselves. I have no idea what Ricochet. Ricochet was saying there, set hard to the guardrail.
Has a lot of experience
the uppercut
facing off
there.
with high flyers, facing opponents well versed in
Ricochet
lucha
not only
libre,
got hit with the uppercut, but his body whiplash right into the guardrail in the aftermath.
Castagnoli, a masterful shutdown artist on high flyers.
Claudio's
Basically
second year
do it
in the
all.
Continental
84
Classic.
overall wins since
That's got to
arriving
be a
here
strong
in AEW.
message there,
33 in
saying that,
2024. Second
Tony Khan trusting you enough to put you in the Continental Classic for a second year.
Right now, what he had to deal with on Saturday night.
And now, Ricochet, pump kick to the side of the head.
Nice triangle drop there by Ricochet. Kind of a little bit of
off
a
of the apron.
Little throw back there to Jericho. Ricochet tope suicide. Claudio damn near entering into the crowd right there.
Into the front row here at the Wintrust Arena.
Ricochet right now trying to Claudio back inside the ring here right now. You gotta respect that. I can't even say what she's about to say.
Ricochet. Perhaps the
springboard. Oh, but little bit of hesitation there for a moment.
Once again,
Claudio charged right in and made Ricochet crumble down.
Castagnoli here.
Oh my!
Thunderous uppercut in the corner as we will continue with our first action of the Gold Ring in the Continental Classic in picture. Wait a second. Castagnoli, the cover, the leg hook.
How Ricochet got out, I'll never know. Claudio ran at 100 miles an hour and uppercutted Ricochet right there. Could have found his head in the third row after an uppercut like that one there. Claudio Castagnoli covered Ricochet, and Ricochet got the kick out. Again, it wasn't a strong kick out, but as we talked about during the Full Gear live stream, sometimes it's not about getting a powerful kick out. Just managing to get your shoulder up enough preserves your energy. Every little bit counts there. We're in picture-in-picture break here right now. Our second matchup of the Continental Classic here tonight. Claudio Castagnoli against Ricochet here right now. Ricochet trying to fight back by doing whatever he can to stay alive here right now, but Claudio just captures Ricochet and sends him to the outside with a body slam there. Not only with a body slam there, but Ricochet, the upper part of his back hits the ring apron on the way down there. I think Rick Knox should go out there and actually check out Ricochet to make sure that his spine is okay right now. And Claudio doing the smart thing here right now. Preserve your energy. Don't go outside the ring here right now. Again, a count-out victory still gives you the points. It gives you the 3 points to move ahead here. Claudio Castagnoli, if he wins, he would tie Shelton Benjamin so far in the first round of our second year of the Continental Classic. Ricochet gets inside the ring, but Claudio immediately stomping down at the damaged body of Ricochet right there. As Claudio bringing Ricochet up to, well, I thought he was going to go up to his feet, but now Claudio just working the arm lock right now. And Ricochet, look at Ricochet right now, just looks lifeless here right now. Now there's pain on the face of Ricochet, and believe it or not, oh, hang on. Ricochet had the ropes for a moment there, but Claudio captures it. Oh, my God. This is a bow and arrow, modified bow and arrow submission right there. Oh, no transitions now. Claudio keeping constant movement with the holds here right now. Not sure if you call this a chin lock applied by Claudio. He's got like his entire arms into a headlock around Ricochet right there. I've never seen such a hold before. I mean, literally, Claudio's doing this. He's got his arm. This is Ricochet in Claudio's arms. He's just wrenching it forward and back right there, squeezing the forehead of Ricochet right there. Squeezing the brains right there. All the blood going right to the head of Ricochet. Ricochet back to his feet here right now. Working the escape, a couple of elbows to the body here. Ricochet gets
Chicago, Illinois, Thanksgiving Eve.
Forearm thrown there, but
action in the Gold League of the 2024.
Yeah, but you got to give Ricochet credit for trying to strike with Claudio Castagnoli, but I just don't think it's a good idea. Oh, wait a second. Throws his body in their hands for a body splash. When the pace quickens, like Ricochet wants to right now, Claudio set on the outside, Ricochet.
And now Ricochet.
Ricochet wanted the Sasuke special, but couldn't get it.
Yeah, Ricochet did not get a lot of speed hitting those far side ropes that time.
Yeah, Ricochet is hurt right now.
There, he thought for a second Castagnoli was going to move, so he slowed up. And when he took off, Castagnoli was unable to get out of the
ring. Ricochet back to the top
was enough to apparently buckle the leg of Claudio Castagnoli.
Oh, no.
Well, Castagnoli, though, picking Ricochet up on a
what a backbreaker there by Claudio.
Backbreaker, and now Castagnoli. High boot.
My God. Ricochet, you hear the sound of the impact. Ricochet getting out,
able to kick out.
Claudio right now is in full control here still.
Well, fans, the shop
AEW
Black Friday sale is on from right now until Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Save 50% off on almost everything in the store. That's 40% off.
It's time for Neutralizer, but Ricochet's own buy just
30% off
collapsed.
DVDs and Blu-rays. No code needed. Go to shopaew.com. As
Ladies
the
and gentlemen,
action
you want your AEW gear? Go to shopaew.com right now. It's Black Friday sale for like a whole week right now.
Here in the United
Go
States.
get yourself some. I
And
know
we've
I
got
will.
Collision coming up this Saturday afternoon, 4 p.m.
Oh,
Eastern,
Papa!
1
Whoa,
p.m.
Ricochet! Leaped off
Ricochet
of
ducks
Claudio's
underneath
shoulders.
Castagnoli, and now
Oh,
Ricochet.
around the world, Ricochet. Head scissors. Claudio once again relocates himself to the outside of the floor. Ricochet. Gonna try once more.
Ricochet.
Nice spaceman punch there by Ricochet. I know you want the championship, Ricochet, but don't look at it too long.
Kazuchika Okada remains Continental Champion
Claudio,
up until the
Ricochet.
conclusion of the finals at World's End.
Springboard.
But right now,
Lariat.
Ricochet taking down
Somehow Ricochet has found himself back from the brink of death. Springboard moonsault.
Moonsault off the middle rope.
Almost right there.
Yeah,
Ricochet
is
so close to
right here,
victory,
but Claudio's just too
taste it.
strong. He can take a lot of punishment, a
Somehow,
lot of
some
offense.
way,
Can Claudio.
Ricochet has
Castagnoli's
absorbed all the
undoubtedly
pain
hurt
and the
there, as you
punishment that
can
Claudio
see.
Castagnoli
Slow
has
to get
dished
up.
upon him and has come
Ricochet
back.
pushing the gas now.
Now remember, I mentioned Claudio Castagnoli finishing the inaugural Continental
Ricochet
Classic
right
with
now.
7 points. Had he been able to defeat Bryan Danielson, Claudio would have finished with 9, held a
Ricochet,
tiebreaker victory over
Brand
Danielson. I
Claudio
believe he
up.
would have mathematically advanced
Fireman's
to the
carry there. No,
semifinals.
not a good idea
these
there.
points, these first 3 points,
Ricochet trying to
crucial
overpower
in this
Claudio
round robin
Castagnoli
tournament
is a
format.
bad decision there. I know he tried to do the same thing as
Ricochet
the
looks
Takeshita
like
full
he's
gear that
just
didn't work
dangling
out
almost
for
out
him.
here.
Good escape there by
That match
Ricochet,
he had
lands
with
on his
Konosuke
feet.
Takeshita this past
Cross
Saturday.
kick
Not
there by
much
Ricochet.
recovery
He's
time
got
for
to focus on
after a
that.
battle like that, but
Speed and
he is
kicks.
fighting through
Oh!
it. He's feeling it right now. He is feeling that
But you
uppercut.
get caught
as
with an uppercut
Castagnoli
just like that.
covers.
Still gets out.
Barely Ricochet kicks out.
Claudio
A hair's inch away.
Simplicity.
And Ricochet still gets
Saw
out.
the man coming and then perfect
How much more
execution.
can
The
Ricochet
European
take
uppercut
before
right
he was
underneath
getting
the
knocked
jaw.
out? Oh,
As Castagnoli
Claudio
looking
says it's
maybe
time
for
to
the
go for
giant
swinging,
swing.
but Ricochet kicking,
has no
kicking, and
intentions of
kicking,
finding
doing what he can
out.
to
Yeah,
escape.
he knows it's coming.
Oh!
Maybe nothing he can do right
Leap
now.
down stomp
Running
from
stomp from
Claudio.
Castagnoli.
Oh,
who
wait a second.
now
Oh, how about this?
Transition,
stepping
through the
looking for that
sharpshooter there.
sharpshooter. Center
Smart
of the
Claudio
ring.
walking. Ricochet to the
Claudio
center
way
there.
back, sitting low. This is disastrous
Yeah,
for Ricochet.
Claudio's
Great move by
down
Claudio,
all the way
taking
in the
2
back
steps
of
toward the
Ricochet.
center of the ring before he applied.
Ricochet's got a
Damage
long
to the
roll
lower
to
back
make
earlier
to
on the
the
apron
ropes there.
after Castagnoli threw Ricochet to the
Oh,
outside.
but Claudio
This
walks
will
it
only
back.
exacerbate the previous damage.
No one would
And those
blame
long
Ricochet if he
raging
tapped here right
legs of
now.
Castagnoli applying even more
Oh, hang on.
leverage.
And now
Claudio may have
Claudio
lost his grip,
transitioning
actually.
into
Transitions
maybe
into
a crossface. Yep. He's got Ricochet
How much more
tied
can
up
Ricochet
center of the ring.
take
He
here
must have
right
felt
now?
like he was losing his grip on that sharpshooter.
Ricochet rolls Claudio over.
But Ricochet, the
Oh,
roll-up,
almost
and
hit it
Castagnoli
there.
forced to abandon ship.
That's a good
But
point.
at
I
that
wonder
point
why he
there,
abandoned
it's done.
Watch out.
Ricochet's
The
whole
uppercut, the
body.
cover.
No!
Oh! Claudio very nearly took it there.
I don't
wonder why-
believe
I wonder
it.
why he abandoned the sharpshooter, but you're right. Look at this.
Now
Arms
into
crossed.
Ricola bomb.
The Ricola.
Ricochet counters.
Ricochet reversing. 2. And,
Oh, what?
Man.
Oh,
I
just
think
throws
if
the
Ricochet
double
had
axe to the
both
chest there.
ankles of Castagnoli hooked, that might have been a much different outcome.
Oh,
Big
no.
double
Now
axe handle
Claudio's
just shook.
pissed. Claudio's pissed here right now.
Ricochet
He's
that
almost
time.
been
Oh
upset
boy, watch out.
twice in this match here right now with Ricochet
And
taking the
Claudio
win.
continuing to focus on the abdomen of
Ooh.
Ricochet. First it was the lower
Not
back.
sure if that's a vein or Claudio might be bleeding
Now
a
the
little bit on his skull.
He pulls
Maybe
away.
going
Claudio right now
Refocusing on the
removing
back.
protective padding that's on the
Runs with the
guardrail.
padding.
Oh, wait a second. Ricochet.
Oh!
Okay. Well,
Crotching him
that's
on
a
the
game
top of the
changer right there.
guardrail there.
Unceremoniously planted on the barricade
Claudio right now
was Ricochet.
gonna take
As
the count out
referee
victory
Rick
here.
Knox giving the count to
Claudio's had
Ricochet.
enough.
And Nigel, we pointed out that an injury on
Again,
the first night of the tournament, the
count
opening
outs.
match of the tournament, could spell disaster for your next 4
Ten count
battles.
ups here right now, guys. Still award a wrestler 3 points there.
You want to try and stay as healthy.
Ricochet,
as
how he
long
can
as
be
you
moving, how he
possibly
can
Now
be
it's
breathing.
frustration on the face of Castagnoli. As Ricochet
Got a 9.
seemingly
Ricochet, how can he move? How can he
unwilling.
move? Makes it in. Claudio
But
says,
Claudio
okay.
wanted that count out win, I think.
Yeah, 3 points is 3 points.
Lariat.
It's by pinfall submission or count out. The
Done.
lariat. Castagnoli ran over Ricochet, and now the cover.
And Claudio gets the victory right there. And that, I think, has been especially for Claudio Castagnoli right there. Send somebody to the outside of the floor, make them work their way back in at the count of 9, hit the lariat, and call it a good night there.
With that lariat to pick up his first 3 points.
Honestly, AJ, I'm surprised that Ricochet lasted as long as he did. We've seen Claudio Castagnoli knock people out with that uppercut there to retain his Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship in the past. Ricochet lasted a lot longer than I expected.
Where Kyle Fletcher picked up what undoubtedly was the biggest victory.
Oh, I love this match so much. Ospreay Fletcher
knocking off his
might have been match of the night for me.
Will Ospreay.
It was either Fletcher and Ospreay, or it was Takeshita and Ricochet.
Ever in his career, and right now, let's head to the back where Renee Paquette is standing by with a special guest.
Renee with Don Callis. There we go.
Guys, I'm here with Kyle Fletcher and Don Callis. Kyle, you are fresh off of arguably the biggest victory of your career over Will Ospreay at Full Gear.
Yes, sir.
But Don, it seems like you guys have been on a mission to destroy Will Ospreay.
I mean, well, Renee, that's because that's what people do to get ahead in this business. What business do we all think we're in here?
Exactly.
This is the professional wrestling business. We leave no stone unturned. And we didn't just beat Will Ospreay. We decimated him. We skinned him and left him in a heap because we proved what I've been saying all along, that Kyle Fletcher, the protostar, is bigger, stronger, faster, smarter, better looking than Will Ospreay. And we're just getting started. Hot tag, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, we made it definitive. We made it 100% certain that Kyle Fletcher is better than Will Ospreay in every single way. And the Continental Classic is just another way for us to prove that, in case there are any other skeptics out there. And it all starts this Saturday, baby. So tune in, because the Continental Classic belongs to the protostar.
Kyle Fletcher competing in the blue league.
To see that. I want to see Kyle Fletcher actually beat Kazuchika Okada. I think that would be a huge statement right there. Think about the rivalry, the matches that Okada and Ospreay have had. If Fletcher could beat another ghost from Ospreay's past in Kyle and Okada, huge statement. I would like to see Fletcher win the Continental Classic, but even if he didn't, to beat Okada, big statement right there. Adam Cole out here right now.
Well, the problems between Kyle O'Reilly,
Mike Bennett, Matt Taven out there,
and Adam, basically
the Undisputed
O'Reilly blames
Kingdom,
Adam for all of this. He blames him for the injury that Roddy suffered.
Hey, you know what time it is, though?
Full Gear Saturday night.
Adam Cole could have been in that match.
Drop the gold for Adam Cole, baby.
3 matches in a row, thanks to Don Callis' interference.
Now we gotta wonder who's gonna be talking to Adam Cole here. Cole's got a lot of people that want to talk to him. MJF or Kyle O'Reilly. Maybe both. Not sure. I wonder what's next for MJF. He has no interest in winning the World Championship right now.
So sick and tired of playing this game. Max, if you were half the man that you claim to be, then you'd be a man and fight me. But you're not, because you're a little bitch.
Sounds like whining and complaining.
After what you did to Roddy, I swear to God, hell, I swear on my own mother, when I get my hands on you, I am going to beat you within an inch of your pathetic life.
Oh, here we
This
go.
is not what
O'Reilly.
expected.
O'Reilly's not looking for this game anymore. He's not looking for more victims to be held up here because of Adam Cole's failure to do things on his own.
Adam, with all due respect, man, you fought Max and it didn't work out. That's why we're in this situation.
Got played.
Let's try something a little different, huh? Let me fight Max. Because Max, I know you ain't here, Max, but if you got the guts to show up next...
Stop!
Please listen to me. Listen, what you said last week, that really stuck with me, okay? I don't want my friends to fight my battles. I need to be the one who handles MJF.
What about...
Man, this isn't about you. I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this for Roddy.
Everybody wants a piece of the devil.
Things breaking down here. What is this?
Didn't see you there. I was just practicing some piano. Guys, in regards to you both wanting to fight me, I've thought about it long and hard for the past 20 seconds, and I'm going to have to say no. Sorry. Actually, my mind is kind of really focused on something far more important. You see, next week is the Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal. So, as far as me dealing with you guys in the foreseeable future, all I'm thinking is, bye-bye. Let me play you out.
What? I feel like I should know the song.
MJF expressing no interest in facing Kyle O'Reilly or Adam Cole one-on-one. Why would he? Of course.
Well, then let me be the first to officially enter that damn battle royal. And let me be the second.
O'Reilly and Cole, they both want that shot at MJF for that Dynamite Diamond Ring.
I just want to see both these guys get eliminated in the Continental class and in the Dynamite Diamond Ring Battle Royal. I want to see them both eliminate each other at the same time.
And Cole fans still to come tonight on main event Darby and Brody.
All right, well, we are got next.
Gold League action in the Continental Classic.
Oh, Jamie Hayter and Queen Aminata
faces Jamie Hayter. Tournament implications in that one as well.
And you know what that means? Are you ready to see the return of Julia Hart here tonight? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we see the return of Julia Hart here tonight. I think why not just do it right now? There's no need to wait for anything else. Just do it. I want to say thank you all to you guys for being a very engaging chat here tonight. Thank you all very much. I always love when the chat members get involved and they talk with each other as well too. But I'm trying to make sure we've got a good community here. All right, so we have up next when we come back live, Jamie Hayter and Queen Aminata, and then after that we will see Mina Shirakawa have her interview with Renee Paquette, and then our main event, Brody King against Darby Allin. The Death Riders have already made their mark here tonight, beating down Hangman Adam Page and Jay White. Oh shoot, did I add Jay? I did not add Jay White to the tags. Let me get Jay White added in there. So you know the Death Riders are already here. Have they already made their mark and left? That I highly doubt. I'm sure John Moxley is not one that is just going to let Darby Allin get away scotch-free with what happened at Full Gear there.
And trade on Thinkorswim.
You know Carl is the only front man you need.
Oh, I gotta take this girl. Schwab.
It's gonna be a good matchup though, especially for Queen Aminata. A big time opportunity for her if she can beat Jamie Hayter, a former AEW Women's World Champion. That's a huge statement for Queen Aminata if she can be able to beat Jamie Hayter there. But I guarantee that Jamie Hayter is not looking to lose any momentum as of late. Since her return, she has been undefeated since she has returned to AEW here. Jamie Hayter just wants to keep on coming back. Oh, absolutely. Full Gear was awesome, my man. Honestly, like I said after the Full Gear show, I said if people really don't like AEW, I just flat out had enough, and I said, you know what? If you don't like AEW, you don't like professional wrestling. I'm truly convinced of that at this point here. That like everything that I've been seeing on AEW television has just been kicking all kinds of ass, and I'm just like, I don't know what you're not liking if you don't like this. I'm just like, I just don't think you really get professional wrestling like you want to think that you get professional wrestling. I just think that you just don't get it. And I don't want to understand you. I used to want to talk to people and be like, you know, what don't you like? Now I'm just like, you know what? Don't care. Oh, yo, Hangman against Yuta.
Hangman Adam Page.
Yuta's going to die.
Wheeler, Yuta this Saturday afternoon, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1
Yes,
p.m. Pacific on TNT. Collision.
Make my mouth water,
loaded
AJ.
with fans. It is tournament season here in All Elite Wrestling. We are kicking off right now the Wrestle Dynasty International Women's Cup Tournament for a spot at Wrestle Dynasty on Sunday, January 5th at the Tokyo Dome. Jamie Hayter and Queen Aminata on one side of the bracket. Serena Deeb, Willow Nightingale on
That's
the
nice
other.
there.
That first match
So maybe
if this tournament kicks off right now. We'll have a little bit more on the stakes in a moment. Let's get to the ring in the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts.
This is a Wrestle Dynasty International Women's Cup.
We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Approaching the ring from Southampton, England, Jamie Hayter.
On January 5th, New Japan Pro Wrestling will be presenting Wrestle Dynasty akin to their version of Forbidden Door. Multiple promotions taking part, including AEW, Ring of Honor, CMLL, and Stardom. New Japan Pro Wrestling's sister promotion in Japan. All 4 of those promotions will be holding qualifying matches to determine who will go on to Wrestle Dynasty, and a 4-way match to challenge for any championship in any of those 4 organizations.
And her opponent from Guinea, West Africa, Queen Aminata.
We mentioned the 4 competitors here in AEW. Queen Aminata, Jamie Hayter, Serena Deeb, and Willow Nightingale. CMLL, a 4-way match between Zeuxis, Reina Isis, Persephone, and Senali to determine who will move on to the Tokyo Dome. And then Ring of Honor, a 4-way match between Layla Hirsch, Billy Starks, Ring of Honor Women's World Television Champion Red Velvet, and Ring of Honor Women's World Champion Athena to determine who will represent the brand on January 5th in Tokyo.
Wow, so many great women wrestlers in all those promotions. It should be great. I'm telling you, Jamie Hayter, former world champion.
That's
She's
a
very
risky
strong,
pick,
but
son.
she's going in against a woman I think is
I
equally strong.
can't go against Jamie
And that's
Hayter
Queen
right
Aminata.
now. These 2 women lock it up here right now. They're strong in power there, but I may have to give a slight advantage to Jamie Hayter there. Ricky Starks coming back too. Oh, I hope so. I want to see Ricky, you know, I want to see Ricky back. There's clearly there are clearly people that want to see him there.
To compete,
like people keep asking about Ricky Starks at the press scrums there. So clearly there is a desire to see Ricky Starks there.
4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m.
So I'm hoping that
Pacific,
Tony
and
Khan
Collision will be
may
immediately
start
followed
thinking about
by
a plan
Rampage
for
this
Ricky
Saturday
Starks.
on TNT. 3
There's a drive to see him.
holiday weekend.
How fired up is Hangman Adam Page going to be?
Jamie Hayter right now with the front headlock on to Queen Aminata. Got her wrestled down to a single knee. Now both knees there.
It's not a tournament match.
This is a good way there.
Well,
yeah, Death Riders, will be, I'm sure, lurking.
Drop in there. Nice judo throw there by Queen Aminata there.
And looking for the side headlock, but Hayter attempting to defend against
both women right now just working on a technical master class here so far in this match here right now.
Jamie Hayter's aren't right. Oh,
Hayter right now
rolls
able
up,
to escape
reversal,
in a little
getting
bit of a
predicament,
cradle there.
The arm was catch.
Heavy
Hayter,
forearm
the
there.
elbow strike, and
Yep.
that is the name of
Time
Jamie
to
Hayter's
say
game, Nigel.
goodbye
Power,
with technical
power,
wrestling,
power.
and now just get straight down to business. This is the vicious side of Jamie Hayter that we've seen before.
Hayter hits hard.
Heavy hand chopper from Jamie Hayter there.
You know, we talked about
Thank you for joining in here right now, guys.
AEW and Ring of
We're in
Honor's
our semi-main event here. Jamie Hayter against Queen Aminata here.
We're still awaiting
One of these women are going to move on
the qualifying
in the
match
tournament
in Stardom
to
as
get
well.
one
So,
step closer to Wrestle Dynasty.
NJPW World for Wrestle Dynasty on January 5th. That is where you could see
little
the
bit.
tournament and also.
Oh! Damn!
Jamie Hayter, the chop to the chest. Aminata,
Aminata right now.
The tables, reversing.
When Kenny comes back, it will get really better. Oh, man, dude. There's so much AEW talent that we don't even realize that are still not here that we don't really need right now. But when they come back, it'll be amazing. Copeland as well.
Both these girls.
Oh,
trying
man.
to
Here we
fight.
go. Open
Jamie
hands.
Hayter,
Palm
series
strikes
of
there
overhand
and
shots.
just
Look
there.
at wear out Queen Aminata in the
Aminata
corner.
doesn't even know what hit her right now.
You can see her lunch might be rising up, but
Oh,
double
Mongolian chop.
overhand chop, stopping Jamie Hayter in her tracks. Easier said than done.
No. Jamie
I
Hayter.
spoke too soon, Hayter.
Wait.
The reversal.
Jamie right now.
Transition.
Oh,
and
the suplex in the
ropes.
buckle.
Jamie
Her
Hayter
legs
taking
got
down
caught
Queen
in the
Aminata,
corner.
and
They
fans
Queen Aminata.
action in this first round match continues in picture-in-picture. Don't go anywhere.
And yes, we're going in a picture-in-picture break, and that is the worst position to hit there, ladies and gentlemen, is like when your legs hit the corner. There's not a lot of meat on your legs really to protect you from much blows right there. So when Jamie caught Queen Aminata with a suplex right there, like her back didn't even hit the post at all. It was all of her legs right there. Could buckle up there. So easy to do a lot of damage right there. Hanging Aminata out across the middle rope and DDTing her down right now. Jamie Hayter. This is a very, very focused Jamie Hayter here right now. Jamie Hayter going for the cover right there. I think that might have only been a 1 count right there. Surprisingly enough there at this late in the matchup that Jamie only getting a 1 count on Queen Aminata there. Snap with a suplex there by a former AEW Women's World Champion. Again, Queen Aminata knows exactly how big of a matchup this would be for her to win here. But straight into figure 4 head scissors right there. Jamie's got her legs pressed up against the neck of Queen Aminata right there, cutting off circulation for Aminata to be able to breathe right there. Although there still leaves a lot of room for Aminata to be able to swivel around there. She gets her legs on the ropes right there. As Jamie Hayter breaks on the count of 2 right there. Good job by the clean break by Jamie Hayter there. Aminata trying to fight back right there, but Jamie Hayter right now just keeping the pressure on Queen Aminata right there. As Jamie keeps clubbing down the back of Queen Aminata. It's at the midsection right there. Aminata's not going down here right now. She's trying to create some offense for herself right now, but Jamie Hayter right now, she's getting very physical right now as Jamie Hayter here. She got Aminata choking around across the middle rope there right now. I'm not sure. I feel like I've missed something here. What's going on with Jamie Hayter? What is a more ruthless, vicious style to Jamie Hayter here tonight? Aminata right now throwing the forearms right there to Jamie Hayter's face there. Maybe not. That was not a good idea by Queen Aminata to go for a rebound strike right there. She has not built up enough momentum, and she has not damaged Jamie Hayter enough to have warranted going for such a move right there that allowed Jamie Hayter to recuperate and then hit the double axe there. Jawbreaker there by Aminata there, as we are going to be back live right now.
Who will come one step closer to Tokyo, Japan on January 5th in the Wrestle Dynasty International Women's Cup? This is semifinal round action. Opening round action is Jamie Hayter and Queen Aminata. A slugfest developing here in Chicago, Tony.
Absolutely. I think Jamie Hayter will win that slugfest. She's doing it right now. Queen Aminata is in big trouble. Oh, was Nigel. How about that?
Yeah.
Jamie charges in. She gets back over there.
Hayter back and forth, pointed.
Oh!
Forearm
stopping
strikes.
her tracks there. Back elbow there.
A little parting shot there from Aminata. Hayter look at close the distance. Back elbow catching Aminata on the jaw. Aminata slumping down, but reversing Hayter. No. Yes, Aminata in control.
I have no idea what transition. Whoa.
Just a 1
Covers up
count.
there.
Aminata
the first woman to get a 2 count in this matchup.
Hayter looking for the lariat. Aminata.
Nice snap on the suplex right there.
Typically, that type of explosivity and power is the game of Jamie Hayter.
Yeah, Aminata has improved
Double
so
hand
much in
chop
her
there
7
from
years in the
Aminata.
sport.
And really a rapid ascent
Queen
that
right
we have
now. She
witnessed
better
here on
get moving
AEW programming.
right now.
Perhaps
Face some top
Charges right in.
competition, including the
Nice! Sliding PK kick.
Mercedes Monet.
And down goes Jamie Hayter.
the former AEW Women's World Champion.
Driving that shin. Just take another look if we can.
What's up, Kenobi?
Ooh! Back to live action. Aminata the cover and
oh wait. Did Jamie even kick
How
out?
about that? Not shin.
On,
just take another look if we can.
Watch the impact here. It looked pretty bad.
ooh! Back to live action. Aminata the cover and
I don't know if Jamie even kicked out right there.
She is kick out.
Yeah, she is laid out. I mean, she is
was hurt
unconscious basically
with
as
that
Jamie Hayter here.
shin.
Aminata
Oh,
wait a
sunset
second.
flip
Hater looking
attempted
to
there.
roll.
Jamie.
Hater up to her feet.
Oh, try for
Haterade,
Haterade.
no. And
I mean, I don't wait.
the high boot.
Captures her up.
Trouble.
Power bomb.
Trouble for Jamie.
Oh, Allin.
Amanada using her power to send
Nice job there,
Jamie
but
Hater
Amanada
face
there.
first into the mat.
You can see
Oh,
the
thanks,
result
bro.
of all the blows that Hater
Getting
has
ready
sent
for my little
Amanada's way.
Christmas
Amanada
beard.
slow to get up.
Chris Kringle style.
Nigel, in picture, we were talking about
This
ring
might not
rust
be a
and how
good
it can
idea
affect
right
you.
now
I mean,
by Queen
Hater,
Amanada
she's
here.
coming out of the gates
She's
hot
got
since her
momentum
return,
here
but
right
maybe
now.
now this is where all catches
Top
up with
risk.
her.
But will she
Potential
find the high
as we
reward?
look at the Continental Classic, we talked about needing some legs to
Try
get
for
through the
double
tournament.
stop right there.
We're
Good
seeing
job
this
there
with
by not
Hayden
taking
now.
it too high
And
of a
that's right,
risk.
this-
For a month or
Jamie
two.
Hater, though,
This cover.
into the one-armed
This cover,
backbreaker
it's
there.
single elimination. It's not round robin. It's win or go
And
home
now-
for Jamie Hater and Queen Amanada. And now
Time to
Hater
call in for
bringing
Haterade.
Amanada up to her feet.
Here it comes.
And
No,
oh,
good
no,
block
she
there.
caught her.
Small
It's a
package.
cradle by
Holy cow, oh, my,
Amanada.
oh,
And
I-
Hater breaks free, charges
oh,
it,
kick
boom,
right
to
to
the
the inside knee.
drops
Wow,
Amanada
that's
down
bad.
now. Hater, the
Nice
roll
cradle
up,
right there.
the pinning
Simple move.
predicament,
Whoa, whoa.
and
Wait.
no, Amanada, no,
Transition
reverse
to one.
again.
It's
Hater,
more into the
two,
crucifix weight.
and
Real
Oh, I'm
scramble
loving
on the
this.
mat.
Oh,
now Jamie
short
Hater
arm body scissor right
looking
there.
for a submission here potentially.
Jamie's trying to
choke
choke
from the
out
back.
Queen Amanada
Only
here.
has one leg locked in.
Forearm underneath the jaw. Let's
There
look
would be
where
no
that forearm
shame
is
in
if she can get it
Amanada
across the
going
carotid
out
artery.
from a submission like this. Rolls herself
Amanada
back.
though,
And
wrenching
the
back.
body scissors, and that's why Amanada.
Looking for the pin. Jamie Hater forced to release the hold. High boot.
Oh my!
Into the
I don't
face of
even know what
Amanada. Hater
happened
the
there. That
cover
big
two.
boot there.
And
Now Amanada gets out.
Amanada
Man, he's
once again
nobody
kicking out
holding back
Hater.
here tonight.
Undaunted. Boom.
And the Hater right there. That's it.
Hater wipes
That's
her
it.
out. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I'll take that as a compliment.
Hater! That
Must be a
quickly,
sexy beast.
The Haterade can put you down and out.
And that was
And
a
now
hell
Jamie
of a
Hater
match
finds
there
herself
by
one
Jamie
step
Hater and
closer
Queen
to
Amanada
Tokyo,
right there.
Japan. And New Japan
I mean, they
Pro
beat the
Wrestling's
living
Wrestle Dynasty.
hell
Let's
out
take
of
a
each
look
other
at the updated
in that
brackets.
matchup
Jamie
there.
Hater advances to Winter is coming on
Heck of a
Saturday, December
contest
14th.
again by two women,
But
by
on
those two
Collision,
ladies
it will be
there.
Willow Nightingale and Serena Deeb
Absolute
live December
slugfest there.
7th.
Jamie
from
Hater seems
Galaxy
more
Con
motivated,
in
more
Columbus,
focused than ever
Ohio,
before.
on Collision to determine who will face Jamie Hater at Winter is Coming.
Here we go.
Now, wait a second.
Oh, absolutely.
The lights are out here in the spotlight at the top of the stage. We've seen
Jamie
Julia
says,
Hart
"Come,
recently
she says, come
interrupting
down, Julia."
Jamie Hater, but
And Jamie's looking around here. She needs to look everywhere. Look at that spotlight, that lone spotlight.
Yeah.
Maybe some mind games
Oh.
here from Julia Hart towards Jamie Hater. But
Lights
earlier
went out.
today, Renee Paquette sat down
What?
with Mina Shirakawa.
No, Julia.
Mina
Yeah.
Full Gear was chaos. Years of friendship just gone in an instant. When Mariah May swung that champagne bottle at you, you ducked out of the way, but it sent you both crashing through the stage. I think we all saw the physical tolls that had, but I can't imagine the heartbreak. It seemed like you were ready for this.
I knew the day would come. I have been waiting for a long time. If Mariah could do that to Tony Storm, I knew she could do that to me too.
Yeah.
I never wanted this to happen. I wish Mariah was fool. I thought she was, but she's not. This is the real Mariah May. She is so selfish. She has to kill anyone who gets close to her. And if that's the real Mariah May, then introduce her to the real Mina.
Well, AEW wants Mina. Every time you're here, we want more Mina.
Oh no! Oh my God! Mariah assaulting Mina Shirakawa. Oh my!
I want Mina.
Oh my God! She was so quick and.
Well, after that was filmed,
oh my, wait, here we go. Winter's coming. Mariah May, Mina Shirakawa in 2 weeks. Dude, I'm telling you, Mariah May, she came out like she was like the freaking Flash, just bam with the glass bottle on the back of the head of Mina Shirakawa and beat her up with a championship afterwards. So quick, like a cat.
Capturing a championship,
like an evil black cat.
TNT championship. Congratulations to Daniel Garcia, but there will be very little rest for him because coming this Saturday night, actually this Saturday afternoon at Collision, special start time, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. It will be Blue League action in the Continental Classic. Champion versus champion, Kazuchika Okada, Daniel Garcia on Collision. But coming up next, our main event tonight on Dynamite, Gold League action.
Strap yourselves in,
Allin,
boys.
Brody
Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in. It's war. It is chaos.
Small loads and premium tile detergent.
It is destruction. It is Brody King against Darby Allin in our main event. You just have to wonder, what type of condition could Darby Allin be in after he bashed his own head into his car when he crashed the car into the Death Rider's truck? I like the Sonic Rumble coming up on winter of December.
Only on Prime.
Is that the new Sonic movie you mean, Hassan?
Their works absorbs quickly for relief. So get back at it.
And this will be Brody King's second year in the Continental Classic here, but I believe this is in the Gold League. Last year, Brody was in the Blue League. We got a couple of repeaters here. So they're hoping for a different outcome from what happened last year, but Brody King had a very dominant performance in the first start of the Continental Classic. And again, these two men know each other so damn well, do Brody and Darby. They have faced each other on numerous of occasions. In any time. Oh, okay. They have faced off against each other numerous of times. They know their offense, and we know exactly just how destructive they can get. We know exactly how much pain they are willing to put upon each other in order to secure the victory. I mean, just yikes. This is going to be, it's going to be hard to commentate because let me tell you guys, forewarning, it's hard for me to commentate a Darby Allin match too because there's eventually a point where you don't even know what to say about a Darby Allin match because it just consistently keeps taking beatings that you have no idea how to commentate on. You're just like, Jesus Christ, man, Darby, please stop trying to die. We don't want you to die. We actually like you, Darby. Stick around. We shall be back live with Dynamite in maybe about 20 to 30 seconds here. Our main event going to be coming up. Brody King against Darby Allin here. Again, Brody King will have no assistance from the House of Black on the outside of the floor, which obviously Brody won't really need that assistance, but it is not available to him at all here in the Continental Classic, as Darby Allin usually walks the path alone by himself, but there will be no assistance for him as well either. 20 minutes on the clock here, and these guys love to beat the hell out of each other, but they've only got 20 minutes to make sure they put each other away in order to get those 3 points right there. We've seen Shelton Benjamin get his 3 points, and we saw Claudio get his 3 points. And first, honoring the House of Black, human tank.
Is a Gold League match in the Continental Classic tournament set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit.
Dressed
honoring the
for
House
violence,
of Black, weighing
dressed for
285
war,
pounds,
and
Brody
looking for
King.
blood.
Brody King
Out
making his
for
return
revenge.
to the Continental Classic, but a
After
man with a 4-2-1
last time these
lifetime
two faced inside the ring,
over
Darby
Darby
Allin
Allin in singles
beat Brody
competition.
King.
However, both of Darby's victories over Brody King came
Yes.
inside an AEW ring. This is taking it back
Oh,
to the
from the
World
blast
Rampage,
of pants
where
right
Darby
there.
was brutally choked out by Brody King, but that led to just, absolute wars between these two men, including that coffin match that Darby picked up a victory. But then last month at Wrestle Dream, Tony, Darby getting the win once again.
Yeah, every one of these matches have been high-impact, brutal matches. We're expecting much the same. You see them shaking hands out of respect. Much the same here tonight, Nigel.
Yeah, I wonder whether there'll be a shaking at the end of it, because certainly Darby Allin's focus could be elsewhere.
Right.
That's a good
Darby
point.
Allen, good
We'll
point
touch
by
more on
Nigel
that in a
McGuinness.
moment. Let's
Darby
head back
Allen
to the ring in Chicago's
may not
own
be
Justin
100%
Roberts.
fully focused about the Continental Classic. His mindset may be more on John Moxley than anything else here. I mean, you're Darby Allen. How the hell are you supposed to keep focused on so many things here? Darby Allen. I don't know if he what does he want? Is it? Oh my God, Darby Allen is already banged up here right now. His ribs taped up, his leg is taped up. And you know that Brody King's gonna take advantage of that there. There's no room for sympathy. There's no room for holding back against anybody here in the Continental Classic here. You got a chance to go on to become the winner of the Continental Classic for the second year, and you've got the opportunity to then win the Continental Championship.
The truck of John
Darby Allin is actually moving slower right now in his entrance. Could it be all about pacing, taking his time, or is Darby truly just actually really hurt here right now?
Continental Classic implications.
It's very unusual of Darby Allin to be like this here right now.
A tremendous show of respect by Brody King toward Darby Allin.
Bell rings. Darby's bandaged up on his face, his body, his legs.
Now look at this, Brody.
Looking for the handshake here right now.
Darby bandages on the forehead, bandages around the midsection and the leg as well.
Right there. Both guys who have been to war with each other still have respect for each other there.
On that one leg.
Gotta love it.
Collar elbow tie, Brody.
Stupid decision there by Darby
Remember,
there.
this is action in the Gold League of the 2024 Continental Classic. Claudio Castagnoli picking up the first 3 points in this block with his victory over Ricochet earlier tonight. And right now, Darby Allin, Brody King.
I don't know if Brody's actually fully motivated here right now.
First 3 points is
Darby
is
trying to make sure Brody realizes, don't you
Oh,
dare pity me right now. Oh! I thought Darby was going to try to land on his feet. Oh, a senton there.
That slap to the face
And
of Brody
another
King.
senton
Darby
there.
Allin wanted a monster.
Brody's
He's getting
gonna-
a monster here from
Yeah,
Brody King. The cover, the quick cover.
Brody trying to put this one
Brody
away
able
right
to-
now
Darby
early
able to kick out.
on Darby Allin here.
is known for his resilience.
Brody King
his
here right now.
fortitude, certainly.
Not 100% focused here because of the relationships that he and Darby Allin have. When you faced off an opponent so many times,
about how he's
I
going
don't
to try
care how
to
much
defend
you've hated them, you have a certain respect for
specifically to
them with the
Moxie,
wars that you've
it's
gone
hard to
through
kill
with
this
them.
place when
And
you're
that's exactly what Brody
dead
King
first,
has here right now.
almost committing
Trying to
vehicular
put away Darby Allin
homicide.
away early here right now.
The splash in the corner. The chop to the chest. Brody King just
big time field
imposing
toss
his
there
will
from Brody.
on Darby Allin here in the early going.
Another way to say it is ragdolling him, and that's exactly what he's
Brody
doing.
must be out of his mind
It's
right
going
now.
to take more than Darby Allin, more than
Brody
Orange
just
Cassidy, more than
told the
one
referee,
man
ask him, ref.
to stand up against
Brody should
Jon
know better than
Moxley.
that. Darby Allin
Fan
is
special
never
programming
going to
coming up
actually
this
say that he
Saturday,
can't
Collision.
continue.
Premiering at 4 p.m. Eastern,
you
1
can't
p.m.
kill
Pacific.
this
It will be
guy. You
action in the
can't
Blue
kill
League.
Darby
Champion
Allin.
versus champion. Kazuchika Okada versus Daniel Garcia. And action in the Gold League as well.
God.
Juice Robinson. Will
Darby
Ospreay
Allin was
one-on-one
placed on
as
the top
Darby
rope,
Allin
chopped
sent
down.
to the floor, and our main event continues in picture. Wow.
Brody King right now going outside the floor here right now. Well, if there was any mercy that was left by Brody King, mercy gone, taking the fight to the outside. He's not going to wait for Darby Allin to get back in the ring. Brody King is going to continue eating here right now, throwing Darby Allin into the steel guardrails. Darby right now in a seated position up against the guardrail, cannot even stand, his own body collapsing here right now as Darby Allin's. Well, I don't know where Darby Allin went. Crawled away from Brody King there. Darby Allin was pretty quick to climb away. Wait, wait a second. Hang on. Wait. Oh, Brody was just stepping on the back of the Darby and then stomped on it there. Thank you guys for joining in. We are in picture break for our main event of Brody King against Darby Allin here right now. for the final matchup of round 1 tonight of the Continental Classic here in the Gold League here between Brody King and Darby Allin here. Brody right now rolls inside the ring and rolls on out there. Brody could go for a count-out victory here, but is going to finish Darby Allin inside the ring here. Darby has had no offense in this matchup here. Darby Allin is severely taped up here, big time here. It's just about Darby puts himself in harm's way, and now Darby rolls himself out of the ring. He puts himself in harm's way because, you know, about what he did at Full Gear, got himself into a car wreck by breaking the truck of the Death Riders is right there. Darby rolls inside the ring as soon as Brody gets outside there. But again, this may be a game of cat and mouse, but Darby Allin is unable to really create any offense here. Darby, first offensive move right now, going after the body of Brody, but we know how resilient, how tough, how badass Brody King is. Boss man slam there by Brody King, who opts not. Oh, there's the cover right there. All the weight of Brody King applied on Darby Allin there, but Darby getting out of the count of 2. We know how resilient that Darby Allin is as well, too. But, I mean, with Darby Allin coming into this matchup, I don't know. I don't even think I would say Darby Allin is at 50% here right now. Darby Allin, more often than not, never comes into a match 100%, but this is a different side. Darby Allin already came up, bandaged on his head, bandaged around his waist, and bandaged on his leg. Oh! Brody King tried for the chop there with Darby up against the steel turnbuckle post there. Darby dodged it. Brody King's hand hit the turnbuckle post there. But Darby Allin tried to create some offense and got nothing for it there. Brody King, oh no. Brody trying for the cannonball. Oh, holy cow. Lost the camera for a moment there. Like one of the camera crews may have been knocked over or something. We're back live here right now. Darby was able to roll out of the way from the cannonball. I don't even think the commentators realize that we're live here right now. Darby Allin gets back inside the ring here right now. As Brody back to his feet. Darby all the way up right now. Think about Coffin Drop, but Brody puts that one there. The commentators, maybe they lost audio. I'm not sure. Darby trapped in a tree of woe position. So we're back live, but right now I am your commentator here. I don't think I've ever seen Brody go for a cannonball into a tree of woe position. And if Darby Allin kicks out right there. Typical Darby. Enough is never enough. Never say die. Never quit. Darby never goes quietly into the night, and Brody King knows that, but he's been trying to put away Darby out here. Brody taking Darby on the top rope here.
Advance.
Excalibur had a microphone for a moment there. I'm not. Darby out. Oh, stretching out the hand of Brody there and biting at the mouth. Sometimes it actually makes it feel.
Fans, I believe we have restored audio as Darby Allin, Brody King battling it out. Gold League action here in the main event on Dynamite for the Continental Classic. It was a cannonball.
He beat Brian Cage with this avalanche code red.
But Darby
so
close to picking up his crucial first 3 points.
Those
Cannonball
3
took out our
seconds.
audio and almost took out Darby Allin as well.
Darby Allin.
That was lucky for Darby Allin that he avoided it.
Avalanche
It completely smashed our audio array here at ringside. But thanks to the hard work staff here in AEW, they have restored it. And we
Darby Allin's
continue
found
with
himself
the
back
action
to the brink of
live
death
here
like
on
he always
TBS.
does.
And fans, coming up this Saturday on Collision Gold League action, Juice Robinson, Will
Brody
Ospreay.
King right now, he is in retreat
One-on-one
mode. Thank you all
Kyle
for
Fletcher,
joining in for our
the
main event
Beast
here.
Mortos Blue League action, their first
This might not
tournament
be
match
a
of
good
the
idea.
Continental
Don't do it,
Classic.
Darby.
And now Darby.
Suicide dive. Holy cow.
bombs.
Darby Allin bounced off Brody King and damn near landed on his
Also coming up
feet.
this Saturday, Hangman Page, Wheeler Yuta.
Darby.
And right now, Darby Allin.
You can't stop Darby Allin right now.
To the
Momentum is
floor.
I don't
going.
know
He
where
won't
he gets
stop.
this from. It's amazing every time we see Darby get in the
Oh,
ring.
next
Look at
week,
this.
Jay White and Pac next week.
Pac and Jay
Wait,
White, 1
hang
week
on.
from tonight's Dynamite, we make our debut in
No,
Fishers,
no,
Indiana.
no,
But right
no,
now,
no,
Darby
no,
Allin
Darby.
looking for the nail in the coffin.
Coffin drop on the floor.
God.
Went off the top
Now
rope.
he needs to roll him in the ring. Count out's not going to help
We
me.
might-
A double count out's like a draw here.
Yeah, both
that
men would
is.
receive 1 point
Right?
in the event
Both
of a
guys
draw.
have taken each other out here.
And we
And
found
all-
out
the
last
only
year in the
thing
tournament,
that
Nigel,
wrestling
Claudio
can do is
Castagnoli, Brian
count.
Danielson, a draw on the final night. That 1 point prevented
referee-
Claudio from advancing to the
Referee
semifinal.
does
So
not
it
want
can
this to end
certainly
here on
come
a count
down
out.
to
This
the
is our main
wire.
event here right now.
And the outcome of this match
But
could
eventually,
have
referee's
major
got to do his job. He's got to get the counts
as
here.
we head towards the final.
Stephon Smith checking on Brody, see if he's okay. The big guy just rumbles up to his
I gotta
feet.
respect that
Yeah,
there
but he
from
looked
Stephon
very
Smith.
unsteady
Oh,
as now
is it?
Darby Allin on
Darby.
the ascent.
One
to
more
the
top. Oh, Brody caught him slipper. Wait, Darby.
Darby reverses.
Oh,
but Brody maintains the
still
grip.
holding
Yeah,
on.
the grip was too snug, too
Oh.
tight.
How many
Brody-
times has Brody
Brody
King
got a
shocked,
submission victory
choked out
against
Darby
Dax
with
the
that
X
sleeper?
with this.
Tried to go in the
And
eye.
no transitions.
Oh, no. Brody got
Brody.
the bomb. Oh!
So, bomb, one,
Done.
2, 3.
Brody wins.
What a hell of a victory.
Brody King.
And maybe, just maybe, repeat performance from last year's Continental Classic.
3 points in the Gold League of the Continental.
I was actually kind of convinced that Darby Allin was going to take that victory right there, but I mean, Brody King just came back right there.
in the Gold League. For
Darby got
King here tonight.
dumped on that Gonzo bomb pile driver there by Brody King.
Utter domination by Brody King.
Darby
You see
laid out.
Allin. I think Darby's going to be lucky.
Oh, wait, hang on, wait a second now. Here comes Claudio Castagnoli here.
Oh, my God.
Claudio Castagnoli, the match
Oh,
is
Brody
over.
King right now.
Hold on a second.
These men went to war, but
The
there's
match-
still the respect that they have for
is
each other.
over. Claudio Castagnoli. And
Claudio
friends, I
says this is
understand
not
that
your
next
fight.
week it will
Oh,
be
baby.
Gold League action. Brody King,
Brody and
Claudio
Claudio.
Castagnoli live on Dynamite 1 week from tonight. A battle of the behemoths.
You gotta respect that one there. You gotta respect that one there. Claudio was coming out to do some damage to Darby Allin for the Death Riders there. Brody King came in with a steel chain, and he says, go ahead, make my day. Come on in here, walk in here. I dare you. Claudio just tried to tell him, it's not your fight. You don't have to do this. And Brody says, my fight's over, but my fight ain't over with you. Ours begins next week. So, guys, literally, if I had to grade this episode a 10 out of 10, well, maybe a 9 out of 10. Nothing, I don't know if I'd say anything was like big spectacular, but it was fun. Pacing, good. Again, I never felt like anything overstayed its welcome. It was just a fun, good show. Thank you, AJ. Much appreciated, my man. So anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Take care. Have a great rest of your night and enjoy your Thanksgiving, everybody. And I will see you all on the next round. If you feel the video deserves it, hit the like button down below, subscribe, and ring the bell so you get notified when we go live for any of the videos that we do whatsoever. Thanksgiving dinner comes later on tomorrow, so I may have a live stream tomorrow. You never know, so that's why you ring the bell. Thank you for the third like. Much appreciated by that. Guys, take care and have a great rest of your night again, and I'll see you all in the next round.